It's us, your boys.
Hello, everybody. We're back. Sorry for last week.
So
We're D&D Boyband, group of friends that all like to play D&D Pretty Boys because apparently it's not fantasy, and as everybody's hot, including the furballs, including the automatons. No one asked, but I wanted to point out they were hot. My name is Jamie, and joining me tonight are a group of fantastic D&D players. First of all, we have Ben as Mercy.
Hello, everyone. And remember, there is no prize to perfection, only an end to pursuit.
Sai as Quan.
Hello. Are we talking to be hot or less to be hot?
Less to be hot.
That's a shame.
That is a shame.
Clue as Casimir.
I'm kind of still stuck on the sexy robots. Is this canon? Can we sort out what's going on here?
Yeah. They're hot. Whatever you're envisioning a hot, sexy robot is.
No, because I'm
But not
imagining
too hot.
depravity. I'm imagining like.
That's fine. When they ask for the operator code, you know.
Okay, sexy robots familiar. Step back.
Everybody's hot. It's the point of the campaign. It's a tagline. Esky is pod.
Hi, it's me.
Matt as Stan.
Hi, new year, new same me.
And me as everyone else, I guess. Roughly. Fuck with
Yay.
guest studies. Before we begin, any announcements?
Oh, I have one. I have an announcement of gratitude. Because
You're welcome.
my wonderful group bought me this
okay.
really beautiful dice. Look at him. Thank you guys. I've been saving this to thank you when I can see your faces. So this is very lovely of you. It's beautiful. It's green, black, and silver. It's all Casimir-y. This is a necromancer dice. Bam. I love it. Mwah. You are the best.
Very pretty.
Well, thank
Thank
you to
you,
Clued
and
for all the
Thank you
hard
for
work
running
she
our
puts
streams,
in.
yeah.
Yeah.
On the stream. Hell yeah.
I have an announcement, Jamie.
No.
Well, sad
You're
times.
out of order.
Let him cook.
I've been overruled. I'll save it for the end, I guess.
No, do it now. We don't do announcements at the end.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks to everyone who reacted to the one shot. I will be running something at some point in the near future. If you haven't had a chance to check out the One Shots channel, please do so, as very soon I will be sending out messages for those interested. Looking forward to some shenanigans.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to it. So, is that everything?
Yes, sir.
Last week, after some brief interlude cutscenes that no one remembers, or the characters definitely didn't see, you've enjoying the new emoji sign. This is a new feature.
Look, my camera's off. I have to show my emotions somehow, right?
Have to contribute somehow.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, this
I think it's pretty cool.
I find it really distracting.
Infer Psy emotions from emoji.
Oh, wow! I've got access to. This is mood. So you arrived in Thug Olum. Just some interludes. You landed just outside of the village. It's been completely changed. It's been strip mined. There are walls. There are compounds. And after going through and talking to a couple of the shipments that were making their way out to the Unbound Flame, you investigate Derek. Find that he still is working for Kareen, who took over with the Creditors Federation. Although a lot of the papers there are actually counterfeit. You find the rest of Pod's village, or people, or those who were left, who were kind of pushed out or bought out, or whatever questionable legal means have been pushed. I meant to say means, but I think I said means. Have been pushed to the outskirts, who live a fairly sad existence, whilst you investigated the outside area, saw about the guards, Mercy was noticed. You learned about the foreman, and have set up camp nearby after talking to some of the furballs who mentioned that, Doreen they have lost a lot, and whilst you hope that they've been welcome liberation, it's already a lot of the damage here has been done. Pod mentioned the circle of runes that hit the village. It seems to have been deactivated. Irene has the final rune. Think there's something you were considering to do with that. Casimir has used Major Image to hide the camp you're in. Quan learned that there is a creature that seems to fly up and circle around from the central fort. And you have attempted to talk or pat one of the heart automatons, who asked you for a code, at which point you backed off. It's the evening. You are all hunkering down. I don't know if you had a plan other than to pretend to be cultists to the Unbound Flame and go in.
No! We're not pretending to be cultists. Wait, are we?
That was the plan, yes.
Was
Pretend to be
it?
cultists and offer them a bow.
I thought we were
We've never tried
luring. I thought we were luring in the dragon
Yeah.
and killing
Well,
him.
yeah, we were gonna Major Image a new opening in a mine
Yeah.
because the foreman
Yeah.
controls all the new mines.
Mhm.
But I think we were gonna get word of the new sinkhole or something by pretending to be people from the Unbound Flame, and we're like, because we visited, we'd just be like on our way out by the BT dubs. There's a sinkhole. Now, foreman comes, we jump the foreman, and then we bring it from there.
You're cutting out. Your mic direction's spooky.
It's frightening me. I'm scared.
We don't hear a single word you're saying, son. No,
It's like in
Hannah's night.
he's super silenced. He's been garroted.
Past sounds.
This emoji thing is my new form of sigh. It's my new favorite form.
Represented by memes.
It's like in Phasmophobia when one of your teammates suddenly just stops talking and you're like, Fan?
Yeah, we jump the foreman and then we wing it. It probably ends up with the whole place being burnt to the ground, I imagine.
Jamie, do you have nitro?
Yeah.
Does everyone here have nitro?
He's a dist.
As of
No.
yesterday.
No,
I do have nitro.
I'm feeling
I've never
pretty
shelled
envious.
out.
I might get nitro. I want to join in.
Finally,
You've managed to get
built it.
FOMO in about 2 minutes of people spamming emotes.
Between Sai and Jamie spamming like little cats and shit. Anyway, sorry. That's really unhelpful for Dungeons and Dragons.
Discord doesn't need my money.
Okay, I remember the dragon bit. I don't remember us pretending to be cultists to attract the attention of the dragon. I thought we just assumed that he would spot this sinkhole somehow because he does aerial patrols.
let us consult the notes.
I
2
thought
weeks
it
go
was,
by and we don't know what the fuck's
We
going
probably
on.
memed about being
Yeah,
cultists, but I don't think we
I
intended
thought-
to do it.
Yeah, I don't think we want to just wait for him to stumble upon this sinkhole. I think if we can just tip them off somehow, tell a guard.
Didn't we know that he patrols
something.
on like a semi-regular basis or something, which is why we thought he would be out, and that like
Oh, in the evenings, the I don't remember. Some lovely furball told me to stay out, like inside during the evenings, because that's when the spooky creature was around. I also feel like we're cultists. We pretend to be cultists way too much, and we need to like think of something different this
Mix it
time.
up.
We need a new play.
we've only got one play in our playbook and it fails every time. No, actually, we have 3 plays in our
It's guaranteed
playbook.
to work once.
But the cultist one has a 0% success rate.
Yeah,
I
there's
do want to highlight.
0%
It's
success
never
rate
worked.
cultist play. There is throw rock at it, which has an 100% success rate, and then
That one's
there's
pretty effective.
bow, the bow.
The bow.
Which-
Also a 100% success rate.
The bow scam also sitting at 100%. Yeah.
Ocean's Bow 11.
Oceans.
What we got? That's all we have.
I'm writing that down.
This is so dumb.
Okay, but we do think the dragon will just show up. I think is the point, or the foreman will show up.
Yeah. Well, Quan
Actually-
said
Who we
people are
think
afraid
could
at
be a
night,
dragon.
and it's it's just about to it's night right now, isn't it, DM?
Yes, the evening.
I think
You've all
maybe we just
reconvened
fucking-
after your scouting, and Mercy was seen. I wish to reiterate,
Yeah.
Mercy was seen,
Yes,
and they
Jenny,
know
we
they
get
were
it.
seen.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just fucking go
In
out
other words,
hunt
they
this
know we're
dragon.
here.
No, I spent all day copying Major Image into my spell book. So, by God, I will cast Major Image and create the sinkhole.
Matt, I want to hear your suggestion without people talking over your quiet mic every fucking time.
It's fine. I thought that it's nighttime. Quan found out that this thing hunts at night. Maybe you can use Major Image to create something in distress that it will go for, and then we get it.
We don't know that it's hunting, right?
Oh,
Though,
true.
like it could be traveling or I don't know, doing some spooky shit.
I go for a walk every lunchtime, maybe.
It's doing the dragon equivalent of getting its steps in before the end of the day.
I can't actually cast Major Image until I've slept, because even though I've invested 7 hours copying this thing into my
It's
book,
not enough.
I don't have it prepared because mechanics. But yeah,
Or maybe we just see what's up tonight, and then we can do the sinkhole plan tomorrow.
yeah. If we need to attract attention, maybe we create a loud noise and some explosions or something. We can attract attention somehow. We don't need to be cold.
Yeah, but we only want the attention of the dragon from Sky. We don't want to change from everything. Don't want to make too
Mercy,
much of a sign.
Did you tell the group that you were seen while you were scouting?
I did, yes. Yeah, that was part of the report. Because I think I also told you guys there were some vague numbers, like they have some shift patterns, and there's a vague number of automatons and guards and stuff. I can't remember. Must be in the notes.
Yes. 38 automatons and 4 guards, 1 per watchtower. And a central house being used as a barracks.
So I guess there are 4 watchtowers as well.
You're hiding right now on the outskirts, yeah?
Oh,
We're like in a small little group of trees that have been trapped and hidden.
I need
Hello? Pod? You hear the distinct sounds of Barry
For God's sake.
calling for you loudly through the forest.
Yeah, immediately answer. We're not trying to hide or anything, are we, right now? Or?
Tell him to be quiet.
Pod, friends! Hello? Anyone there?
Pod skulls out to go say hello to Barry and to get him to raise. Hey, Barry. We're being a bit quiet over here.
Oh,
Late after all.
you all look quite hungry, and he just produces this freshly baked loaf of bread.
Does this count as a hero's feast? No.
It might give you something.
If we're fighting a dragon, or we think we should probably have a hero. Can we do that? Do we have that power?
It's not a hero's feast.
No.
He is not a level 8 or 9 cleric.
Wait, am I? I think
You are?
I should have hero's feast.
I was just like, but we do have one of those.
Hold on a second. I think I'm grieving.
You can prepare a fucking spell for the morning. You can have a hero's breakfast, is what you can have.
Hero's breakfast
Jesus
sounds
Christ.
fantastic. I mean, that sounds like it'd be brilliant, really. But anyway, yeah, no. Yeah, he's like, oh, thank you, and he takes the, I assume, massive loaf of bread or whatever he's made.
Well, he kind of holds onto it and is like, "Oh, I was going to share with you."
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
of course.
he
He kind of
yeah.
gives him a clap on the back. He's like, yeah, come in. Just, yeah, we're planning. And then he stops for a second as he's walking him in towards the camp, and he turns and he's like, you can keep a secret, right?
I've kept the sourdough secret for a long time.
Ah, perfect. All right, let's go.
Great. Oh, they can come. And he turns around, and 3 other people emerge.
Oh,
Do we see this approaching our camp? How far away is this happening from us?
Not far, within
pretty obvious.
distance.
Casimir's gonna grab Quan's wrist and say, Quan, does this look like it could be an ambush to you?
An ambush of friendly-looking furbolgs with bread?
Call me
A
paranoid.
bread
but
ambush.
couldn't they be, I don't know, disguised? We're in enemy territory. Why would they be out here in the forest looking for us?
Quan just crosses his arms and looks them up and down and says, I don't think we should be too concerned. I don't see too much of a threat, Casimir.
But then it's a good disguise. I'm sure you're right. Kind of settles back down. But he he gives a glare at the encroaching furbolgs. He is super inhospitable as they approach.
I mean, I suppose DM, like, do I get any indication that, like, do I recognize them? Like, what's
You
happening?
don't you only recognize Barry, but you can make an insight check on the others.
I wish to make an insight check.
Oh dear.
I'm going to use my chunky dice.
Nice.
Guys, you've gifted me a dud dice. I've rolled a 2.
Oh,
Minus
brilliant.
1. It's a 1.
I was about to say you should probably wait to say thank you before you roll it a few times.
You didn't roll the bad luck out. It's honestly your fault.
Could get rid of the bad juju first, you know.
No, it's true, because I only rolled good things when I rolled it earlier.
Does this pod recognize
what's your roll?
the ragtag group?
You recognize one or two of them, but they would have been like cousins of cousins rather than close family. You know, they're
Okay.
called Dovren, Brenna, and Lyra. Sorry, Sai. What was Quan's roll?
17.
17. Nothing sparks you as an ambush. You look them up and down. They all look kind of a bit nervous. You're all quite an impressive, scary group. They look relieved to see Pod and eager to help and be a part of this, no matter how unhelpful they are being.
Like I said, Casimir, I don't think we've got too much to worry about, although it's always good to be cautious, I suppose. And he's kind of giving Casimir a strange look, because usually Casimir is a lot more blasé and willing to jump into danger than everyone else, so he's kind of looking questioningly at Casimir.
With that one, that they're all out to get you.
Yeah, he's giving the vibe of like a cat backed into a corner, kind of like fluffy and prickly, and I think his little tiefling tail is probably lashing. And his eyes are doing that really narrow slit, spooky, glowy thing. And he just fixes these poor people with like the evils as they sit down.
Is there something you're particularly worried about?
No, I don't know, we've not had the easiest of days, have we? Somewhere between all the liches and Bane and all that. Maybe I'm starting to reconsider that this world is full of threats, and I can't always rise to meet them in the way that I'd wish to.
Casimir, I thought you thought lichens were neat.
They are. They're really fucking cool. That doesn't mean I shouldn't be wary of them.
It's very smart.
Anyway, Pod, who have you brought us?
So I brought obviously, yeah, you know, Barry here. Obviously, we were in his house literally like, you know, less than a few hours ago. And the others are, and he kind of like pauses for just a little bit, like, and then points at them as he says each of their names, which I personally can't remember, but he's like, Barry, and he's almost like asking for confirmation from them as he points at them, as he asks their name.
Brenna, Dovren, and Lyra.
Brenna, Dovrin, and Zara?
Lyra, L.
Lyra. No, yeah. Yeah, he gets the name right. I was going to say, well, it would be funny if he gets it wrong, but no, it's not. That's just rude.
They saw they saw your friends going around and asking about, and we all wanted to thank you. And they kind of bring out a couple of quite sad looking
gifts
grapes
and
and
tributes.
some like home brewed, slightly off smelling beer, and a couple of cured meats to go with the bread and some butter.
Oh, it's like the best gift in the world. He's super appreciative, like genuinely appreciative. Like he doesn't get, he's not a man of means. Like giving him a bunch of meat and some bread, that's really exciting. So
What do
despite
you,
his
what do you mean
current
he's
net
not a
worth,
man
it's
of
still
means?
impressive.
He's fucking wealthy.
No, I mean technically he is now, but he doesn't act like it. Like he gives all his money to Mercy. He doesn't have any concepts of. Well, he doesn't have a concept of gold. He just doesn't have no need for it.
To kind of awkwardly kind of lay out a blanket and put it down, and the four of them kind of fan out and sit and look tentatively at all of you.
I'll go and sit down with them. If they're there, I guess, trying to be. I guess it's not really a host, but I hope our camp is good enough for all of you. And I'll go and bring any. I don't think I have any food on me, but I'll go sit with them and I don't know, just try and be present with them.
Sit down, Lyra kind of mutters a small prayer, like, praise the mother, praise the stone forger.
Yeah, praise him.
How did you know we were here?
That's a good question.
That's actually quite a good question.
Barry says, the grass told us we've lived here all our lives.
The grass.
Yeah, we can kind of like communicate in very limited ways with the natural flora and fauna of the area.
No, I'll buy that. We're only here because Squirrel told us this was a good new location for a mine, so...
Yeah, that tracks, honestly.
It tracks, it does track. Very well.
What does the grass say to you, Pod?
He reaches down.
Raining
He's
on
like,
me, you bastard!
it does not wish to be stepped on.
Oh, looks down at floor of grass. Drugs. What should I do?
I mean, what happens really, isn't it? Not all grass can't be stepped on. And to be honest, it does survive, like the bit of grass, it can be stepped on, it'll be alright. I think it just doesn't like it. Mostly because
Okay.
you block the light.
It's nighttime.
It doesn't quite understand these lofty concepts, I imagine. Like, when I say communicate, I mean, I can kind of infer what it wants and what it thinks. I don't really... It doesn't go beyond that.
Can I insight check Pod?
Sure.
I think I've got it
Is
right.
Pod fucking with me?
No, go for it. It's that check.
I mean, I could just be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
this
man,
is
that's pretty
based on
fine.
what I have read about speech of beast and leaf.
This sounds so
I am
stupid,
wrong.
so ridiculous.
It's not that you can understand.
Pod?
No, you can't speak to basic flora, but you can infer kind of like how it feels. Like, that's how it's written. I'll try and find it.
No, I believe you, Eski. I'm not trying to, but Pod's account
Some-
of this is insane. You sound like a schizophrenic.
Oh,
I
that's
do
fine.
not-
Yeah, of course.
I like to think.
I mean,
Pod
you don't.
is
Yeah, you don't.
making it up.
He's completely sincere.
Mercy, you just have to think, if you were in the position of the grass, you would be rather unhappy to be stepped on, I imagine.
Most people I step on ask for it, so... Not everyone objects.
Yeah, maybe the grass is freaky like that, you know.
Maybe. There must be some freaky grass it's okay to stand on.
Grass doesn't really have, personalities like we do.
Sorry, I don't think you're allowed to say that, Pod. That's...
Oh, sorry. I never considered what would be offensive to grass, to be honest.
Me neither. I did not really appreciate that your grass had opinions at all.
But all
It's
grass has
grass.
opinions. He says it's like in a very matter-of-fact way,
You know, the world
What
becomes...
do they think about the Ecclesiarchy's war?
they're not very caught up on current events. I can attempt to communicate
right.
it if you would like.
No, that's fine. I was just wondering.
You know, the world becomes significantly more horrifying when you consider that every blade of grass you stand on is protesting the fact you stand at all. You're causing harm merely by walking around. Isn't that terrible?
Kind of scratches his head. He's like, I've never really thought of it that way.
Nah, everyone causes harm to somebody by the virtue of existing. It's just that grass feels that way as well.
Well, grass aside, returns his attention to what he believes to be this ambush party. Is there anything in particular you want from us?
Your company. Tell us stories. Where have you been? What have you been doing? It's been so long since anybody visited.
And we would happily tell you some stories, and Quan is going to get up and, I guess with any rations in his pack, stop making food. Because aside from the bread and what Than is offered, right, there isn't really a meal. So maybe...
Yeah, there's
With-
like a little
with-
bit of grapes. Sorry, go on. Sorry.
So maybe as well, with like the help of Create Food and Water, he's gonna kind of put together some kind of a warming stew to dip the bread that I can't remember his name, but the nice baker has
Barry.
brought round.
Barry.
Yeah, absolutely. As Quan kind of settles down, begins combining whatever meager meat and stuff they've brought and rations that you all have. They kind of gather around and begin slowly loosening up, chatting, laughing, talking to Pod. All of you are welcome to join or watch from the outskirts.
Casimir does not partake in any of their brought food, but he does eagerly accept Quan's stew.
He's gonna
Wow.
lean over to
Mm.
Casimir as he passes him the bowl and say, "It's somewhat bizarre that you're so suspicious of these people, but you know, if you have some kind of instinct or gut feeling that they're not here for a good reason, then maybe keep an eye on them."
When was the last time we ever interacted with people that actually meant us well, genuinely? Was it Alara?
Question.
There have been
Does Greg count? Greg kind of
a
didn't mean us harm.
handful of people. I mean,
Yes.
several of the Furbolgs treated us very kindly today, along with many people we've met along the way. I don't think you should be suspicious of everyone, Casimir.
There was, of course, Greg Skellington the Lich, who was quite nice to us. And his eyes slowly track back to the Furbolgs. Not liches, I feel, but still, this is a town under occupation. We're on a stealth mission. We're supposed to be hiding out in the forest, invisible. And here we are having stew. If they're not an ambush party, they're blowing our cover.
Do I hear any of this? Like, I'm sat over with the Furbolg, so I imagine if I hear this, they hear this as well, or is this being like whispered?
Imagine you're trying to whisper and keep away, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
assumed
for
I had
sure.
known any of this.
Yeah, no.
No, fair enough. I'll just be telling them a story. Yeah, one about us fighting in a Lich's underground library several kilometers beneath the ground, and this horror coming out of a portal.
They're
I'm
like
doing my best not to make it horrific.
they're just like hanging on your every word. Like one of them even has like soup and bread, and the bread just like drops into the soup as they're not paying attention to it and just completely submerges. This is clearly the most like outlandish, crazy thing they've ever heard.
I'm loving it. Be a good, gracious camp host.
Isn't it separate? the rest of you join. Mercy, Pod. It feels not like being back at home. Obviously, you're only too far away from the mines, but it's a reminder, perhaps, of how things were or how they could have been.
I think as time moves on, you'll get steadily more like kind of almost raucous in a way. Like he would have started out along with all the rest. You know, oh, this is a stealth mission. We've got to be stealthy, and then as time moves on, just becoming more and more like, yeah, just forgetting the fact that they're supposed to be on a stealth mission, just keeping just getting slightly more and more excited as they talk, getting a bit louder, laughing a little bit louder bit by bit.
We've been
And
seen.
it's more unreserved.
You know, Mercy got seen. It's fine.
The cover's already
Not thinking about
blown, guys. Whatever.
It's more unreserved.
He's just having a good. He's just
social
having a good
bonding.
time at this point.
Yeah, and the food goes down well. They all compliment Guan on his cooking. That was in the early hours. They start snoring, lying on each other's shoulders. 2 or 3 of them fall asleep around the campfire.
As they start to drift off, again, Kazma's going to grab Kwan's arm and say, "Look, if they're not here to kill us, they're here to be killed. Can you imagine if this night terror you've heard of comes now and we fight it, sees the embers of our campfire, and finds not only us, but several natives to barbecue?"
It is strange that they were so cautious earlier about not being out at night, and yet, well, some of them, not these individuals, and yet they're here.
It's either dangerous for us or for them. But
I think there's no safer place they could be than with us. You know.
I think that's bullshit, Van. I couldn't keep anyone alive if mine depended on it. I sort of do the opposite, no?
No, but Pod can keep people alive.
I can
True.
keep people alive. I'm quite good at it, actually.
His
Would
eyes
you rather
kind of...
be in a hastily built hut by yourself with this thing going around at night, or with, you know, a friend and his powerful adventuring group?
Well, if I felt dragonfire might be rained down upon me, I think I would choose my heart, if it had served me well in the past. But that's just me. And his eyes kind of turn to Pod, who... I think the sight of him looking so raucous and happy does kind of soften his expression a little bit, and he says, "I won't send your friends away if it's causing you joy, but if they're not here to stab us while we sleep, I am at least concerned for their safety, if anything."
Oh, that's a good point, and it kind of reminds everyone that they should be quiet because, in fact, actually, you immediately pivot into the conversation about, you know, we've been discussing this potential thing in the sky. What do they have to say about it?
Well, it's scary, I'll give the younglings that, but it's never carried anyone off or caused us harm, so, I mean, it flies up, it circles, it flies off.
What does it
All
look
went
like?
inside, or we used to. It pauses. It's very long, not wide at all. Wings are smaller than you'd expect for a creature of that size. Never seen it breathing fire or anything like that, though. It's definitely lizard-like, but I'm not convinced it's a dragon. What else would it be? Come on. And
I
then
mean,
it
it's
was like,
lizard-like and it flies. I mean, it sounds like a dragon.
exactly, that's what it could be.
Could I do a survival check based off what they're describing it as to get an idea of what creature might have lived?
Yeah, I guess if we have time, we'll just keep
These
asking them,
parts?
like, you know.
Yeah.
Can I
go
think of
for it.
any
We can-
arcane creatures or things that might fit that bill?
Yes,
What was your
Victor.
survival check? Huh?
My survival check is
And yes, you quite
20, 20 unnatural.
Mine is
unnatural.
also a 20 unnaturally.
The thing they're describing, it sounds like obviously, to all of you, first step is a dragon, but there are many variations. There are different colors, there are different ages, there are different physical or characteristics. All of you immediately go to that. It could be a young dragon, it could be a wormling, it could be some cross that's occurred, it could be something changed by the Residium in this area. But I would say all of you kind of come to the same conclusion quite quickly. As they talk about it, that it's probably some type of dragon, just maybe not a common one.
Okay, it's somehow altered by the spooky residuum stuff in the general area, but it is.
You perhaps consider that.
Okay, well, Casma will share that with the group and just muse aloud. So I suppose a little like Scornvir. It'll be a dragon, but an atypical one. We had an issue with Scornvir, didn't we, insofar as she could fly? She might have escaped. Did we not have our beholder friend gunning her down?
Yeah, I do think
Grexy
that
made that very handy.
Grexy did do a lot of the heavy lifting with our last interaction.
Yes, well, we don't have our friendly neighbourhood beholder with us this time, so we'll be fighting a dragon with our own capabilities.
Odd immediately goes into like a long exposition and story to the newcomers about the time that we took on an ancient dragon with a beholder as our ally.
They just sit there like eyes wide, like what's a beholder?
Describes it as like a creature of tentacles and eyes that can kill with a stare. It's like very theatric the way he's describing it. Like it's truly getting lost in the story, you know.
One of them about, it was right not to leave, even with Kareen like she is. I don't want to deal with those things.
Oh yeah, it's way worse than Kareen. Believe me. Kareen only has 2 eyes. This thing has like 9. Or just one really big one. And does Beholder have eyes on the ends of its tentacles? I don't think it does, right? It just...
Yeah, they're right. They're
They
tentacles,
do.
yeah.
Oh yeah, then it does. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't know why I'm like Beholder doesn't have more eyes. Lost eyes.
They will all fall asleep here unless someone shoves them off.
No, I mean, if it's getting late, Quan is
Yeah.
absolutely going to kind of gently shake them and say, it would be wise for you to return home.
Alright, it's getting late. Kind of stand up, do a big stretch, and kind of they all one by one kind of offer go around and try to give all of you, including Casimir, a hug.
I think he's slightly warm to the fact that given he's not been stabbed yet, he's unlikely to be stabbed and will reluctantly allow himself to be hugged, but he's bristly about it.
And kind of as Barry goes up to, it's good to have you back. You're staying, right?
Good to be back. For a little while, I reckon. Not a lot. We've got some important things to do. Important work.
What's more important than home?
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What did you say?
What's more important than home?
Saving home, which is why we're here. And yeah, there's a lot going out there in the outside world, you know? You should go visit it sometime.
No, with those monsters with tentacles you were telling me about, and eyes.
Yeah, but there are other places as well, you know? Those are things that are pretty rare. You know, most people go a lifetime without even seeing or even hearing about one.
You're the only person I know who's left and come back. You did it.
I did, yeah. I mean, you could too. Doesn't have to just be me.
I don't want to. I don't want to see that thing.
He just realized that he scared the shit out of them. He's like, like, well, you know, you don't have to go out. It's fine if you don't want to.
I'm
Don't
stay
worry
here with
about
Mother.
it. Yes, you could do that. Why not? I mean, you're important here. You're very important. This place couldn't do without you.
Up. No, they could. Thank you for coming back, Button. Best of luck with
Yeah.
whatever you're doing here. saving home.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure we won't need that much luck. We'll sort it out. Don't worry. How scary can a big dragon be?
Not a dragon.
Sorry, a flying lizard that looks like a dragon but isn't a dragon.
Exactly.
Well,
That way.
I
Sorry.
probably not safe to let you go home by yourselves when you've seen this thing around. So I at the very least can take you back. We can do it quite quietly. How far away are your homes from here?
Half an hour. It's not far.
Well, I'd be happy to go back with you to make sure that you're safe.
Okay.
As I do that, I kind of like reach down into the dirt, deepening the shadows a bit, and I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Nice one.
Mm.
And escort them back to their houses.
You walk them back. The rest of you, what are you up to?
I mean, it depends on how late it is.
How long is Mercy meditating for?
Half an hour?
Okay. Yeah, Mercy will get some rest, I think.
Okay. Sorry. Sorry, Quan and Casimir.
Making out in a bush.
No. We
No. Sorry.
Your other group's spilling over. I don't know what to say.
Go on, Casimir, what are you actually doing?
Well, I did have in my notes for the session that he had suggested we attempt to use the dream spell to allow us to talk properly to Pod's brother, who is stuck in his shield. So I think he'll be staying up and just remind the group that that's an option for when Than gets back. Maybe he'll offer to take first watch and still kind of be plugging away at some of his scroll scribbling.
Okay. Pod?
I mean, yeah, be settling down. If he's finished talking to everyone, he like sees them off, like, they've had just a nice dinner party, and he's like almost completely forgotten about like the plan and everything else that they need to do.
Quan?
So Quan is probably going to stay on one side of the camp, and I guess to the side that Than left with the furbolgs. And until Than is back, probably just keep an eye out and listen out and make sure that nothing dodgy sounds like it's going to happen. But yeah, if he returns and everything is good, I would like to cast a spell right before bed.
Okay. Walking back, the furballs are happy. They're kind of walking into each other. They're chatting. They're talking to you. And they walk for probably 10, 15 minutes. And not in the wrong direction, but maybe from your sense of direction with your survival sense, ever so slightly the wrong direction until you not emerge from a clearing, but there's a bit of an opening, and each of the furballs kind of seems to fall in, almost collapse in on each other, and just all of them start snoring immediately, just laying out in the middle of this slight opening in the trees.
What, just on the way back, we get to an opening in the trees and they just fall over?
Seem to drop to sleep quite quickly in the middle of, like, sometimes mid-sentence.
Okay. Do I see anything? I'm gonna. So I guess I'm behind them or next to them, or
They're
Or
walking
still-
alongside them, chatting
Hmm.
perhaps to one of them as literally you see their eyes roll back and they just all don't fall over but kind of slump into each other on the ground.
Hmm.
Hmm.
At the same time, not a fan of that. I'm gonna have a quick scan of like the tree line, see if I can see anyone.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. 21.
21. You see small kind of pinpricks of light that seem to be not climbing from anywhere, dancing between the trees.
Hmm. How long has this been from camp?
About 15-minute walk.
Fuck's sake.
God.
I'm going to like.
You can make a
Are the
wisdom
light?
saving throw for me.
Oh. Goodbye, gang.
Rip. Rip Than.
Let's split the
10.
party. We're in enemy
What's that?
territory. We've been seen.
10. But I'm going to use a instance of my fanatical focus to re-roll that. Oh no, 10 again. Cool.
Okay. Fan, we'll deal with that in a second.
Yay.
The rest of you aren't waiting for Than. The rest of you beginning to camp up. 10, 20, 30 minutes, an hour goes past.
Okay, first of all, I would like to say that if it's like been
Okay.
half an hour, I would like to
Mhm.
cast my spell and
Yes.
then address the 1 hour.
What
So
is-
I would like to. I'm really hoping we're actually gonna get to long rest because otherwise my fears of using my fucking spells and then anyway.
Need as well.
Yeah. I am going to cast Find Steed, please, DM.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Because it's been on my mind. I've been wanting to have a companion with me, and then I always seem to get distracted by something. Or my friend goes and buys 6 horses and then sets them free. So I am going to
While
cast
he's
that,
down.
and a celestial-looking deer-like creature, like a large deer-like creature, although the markings are quite unusual. So it's got a kind of dark brown back and flank, but its underbelly is like a kind of soft white, and its fur on its body is kind of, when you look closer, it's sort of like salt and pepper. It's got some grey patches and some white patches, and the dark brown as well. And its antlers don't quite look like a kind of a stag or a male deer. They're a bit straighter and not super impressive or anything. But it's almost like a child has been explained an idea of a deer and come up with this, and it looks somewhat alien, but not too different from what a normal deer would look like. And it's got a sort of soft glow, and it is celestial in nature.
Kind of you envision this in your head, you fall out spiritually through and emerging through the trees, the light from the stars and the moon coalescing into form that takes a couple of steps out from the tree line towards you. A tall, imposing, lean, powerful frame covered in dark brown fur, as you say, fading to a soft, white, creamy underbelly. Salt and pepper pattern across its body gives an ethereal, almost like mist-like quality. It almost looks like shadows of light are constantly shifting across its form. She said its antlers, sleek, slender, straighter and luminous, almost an otherworldly sheen on them, carved maybe from crystal or bone, hum ever so slightly softly as this creature takes a step forwards and kneels, almost like bows before you reverently, before standing tall, proud next to you.
I will reach out and touch it, and as it kind of comes forward, like if anyone else is looking, there are markings on its face as well, and so you've got this combination of darker brown fur and soft white fur, but it almost looks like wonky glasses because it's got these white rims around its eyes. As it comes out, and if Casimir is still looking a little bit unsettled by the night, he'll probably look over and communicate telepathically, and it'll go and bother him and just bump its head against Casimir's arm.
Do you have a name for your steed?
I didn't think that far. For now,
I
it's
can give you one if you want.
no. For now, it doesn't have a name.
Casimir's gonna turn around and it's a physical thing, right? Like he can
Yeah,
touch it. He's
you
gonna
can touch it.
scratch it under the chin and be like, "Oh, hello. Have you come to be eaten by the dragon? Welcome to the crew." And then he'll kind of quirk his eyebrow at Quan and say, "Is this yours then?"
Well, it got me thinking when we were traveling that perhaps we need it would be useful to have a creature like this.
It's very nice. Soft. What? He kind of takes in the antlers and the not quite right deer kind of thing it has going on. What is it? It's lovely. I've just not seen anything like it before.
I don't. I mean, it's a very normal looking steed. He says, like very with a good amount of uncertainty.
Does the very normal looking steed have a name?
I haven't thought quite that far yet. It's the first time I've ever tried to summon such a creature. We'll see, perhaps.
You're wearing glasses, steed. He kind of like points at it, kind of on the. What is that? It's not a snout. Is it the blaze? Is that a horse girl term? The the big old nose of a horse. Pats it.
Might be,
down.
I've never heard of it.
Mm.
It looks very pleased at the pets. I mean, it definitely looked offended. Like, you could see the offense in its face when you said, "Are you here to be eaten by a dragon?" But it's warming up to you.
Mm. It's an affectionate kind of snark.
It has an intelligent glint to its eyes. There's obviously
cool.
something going on in that brain, but yeah.
What does it
Those
say?
of you looking, it's slightly glowing, and that hum or kind of pulsing of light seems to be about 50, 55, 60 times a second.
Aww. A second.
No, sorry, a second a minute. Sorry.
Oh, I don't think our eyes can
Oh my
perceive
God.
changes in light that fast.
Yeah, no,
I don't
no.
think our
Yeah,
FPS rate.
It's 60 FPS, dear. Holy shit.
Like an RGB.
50, 60 frame per minute, dear.
60 FPS fine steed.
Yeah, and as Quan
Ray tracing fine
reaches up
steed.
and strokes it, it slows ever so slightly.
But yes, sorry, that was my my tangent. I didn't mean to ignore Than. I just wanted to get that done before the.
He's
before the
just literally
flame-
That's okay.
like murdered.
So-
We're
so-
just like, ooh, what a
So,
nice.
who's up
voice.
still? Are
As-
we? Go on.
As you're all still up, you're all getting ready for bed, waiting for them to come up. As you are greeting this majestic creature, this steed that Quan has summoned and made manifest, running from the outgrowth, bursting. You hear it coming over slightly forward. 4 heavy hoof prints.
I'm guessing these aren't more steeds. Or maybe they are, but they're
Wait.
not us.
Wait, we see hoof prints, or it's
No, you
sound
hear.
of
You can
hooves,
hear a decently sized animal running towards your camp.
like galloping.
We
you
hear the
mean?
prince.
I'd say running is a better.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh. Okay.
But it's got
Oh.
4 legs.
Wait.
Okay, so we're getting run down by cavalry, or we're about
It's
to.
I'm
got
gonna
hooves,
climb.
or it's not got hooves. Do furbolgs have
hooves.
hooves?
Bolts.
Yeah, but
Do furbolgs have
Do they?
hooves and
Actually,
run
I've
on 2
not.
legs?
Oh wow.
Can I get a better understanding of what this sounds like? Does it sound like a horse, or does it not sound like a horse?
sounds like quite a heavy horse, quite low to the ground,
Like a chunky short horse.
like a chunky short horse.
Like
Yeah.
a really angry Shetland pony.
Can I try and climb a tree, please?
Yeah, as you jump up, you see just over the undergrowth as an incredibly distressed, angry, quite large pig with Than's markings is running towards you.
A pig.
Oh god.
Do I
Would you
recognize?
shape it to a boar? What?
Yeah, it's got
Would I?
golden cracks across it, the same color skin. It's not a pink pig. It's like there's something wrong with this pig, and it looks like Than. It's got Than's skin. Immediately,
Yeah, well,
you
either
notice.
either I guess logically, Than's been turned into a pig, or this pig just happens to be afflicted with the same skin condition that Than has.
Yeah.
Which one? Do I have any sense?
Mercy can make up their own mind.
Which scenario is more
There's a
likely?
pig coming. There is something wrong with it.
A pig?
There is a pig. It looks angry.
Oh, be careful, guys. Boars around here can be very angry.
Do we see this pig, or is this just a pig that Mercy sees?
I'd say at this point it bursts out through the undergrowth and starts running towards your camp. You can see it now,
Oh heavens!
speaking loudly. I can do it if you want.
Either this pig and Than share a father, or he kind of stands up, hands glowing slightly, or Than's been turned into a pig. Than?
Or perhaps the pig is also blessed with immortality like Than.
Either way, guys, I know whole person, but I don't know whole pig.
The pig is mad. It is confused. It is scared.
Pig noises.
Angry pig.
I mean, pig.
Okay, hold person. It must be a humanoid, so I don't
Yeah,
believe.
does not work.
Yeah. Whole person will work. Need whole pig.
What's my mood? What's my mood right now?
I can't stop
Am I?
You're
am I
panicking.
myself?
No, you're the intelligent. I mean, pigs are quite smart. Pigs are quite
Pigs are
A
pretty
pig might be
smart.
as smart as Fan.
Can we check that? What's your intelligence? What's the stat
You
for
try and
intelligence of
tell
a
me
wild
that Than.
boar?
Whenever I insinuate that Than is stupid, Matt's like, so smart.
I mean, you have 4 in. You do have 10 wisdom.
4
Yeah,
Four
let's
int.
go.
4 int is pretty stupid. That's
Four
Dude,
int is.
you're 4. You can't fucking read or write, dude. Like,
Yeah.
hello?
no. I don't think Than has 4 in. I think the boar has 4 in.
The pig has 4. The pig form has pig Than.
We heard
Panic.
it straight from the pig's mouth. He said it was about as smart as Than, so we have no choice. But
I see this skinny looking tiefling waving its arms at me as it tries to cast a spell, and I'm going to charge it.
You can run at it.
Pigs can make a slam attack. Could you roll a d20 for me?
Do I still have my?
is
do I
this
still have
No,
my
you
strength
got your-
modifiers?
This pig is it's panicked. It's gonna attack Casimir. D20, please.
Can I
Matt.
jump down on the pig as well?
Yeah,
It's
after
not
the
right,
attack.
pig.
Straight 16.
Yeah.
Actually, that's an 18 to hit.
I can't believe I'm having to do this. I'm going to use shield as a reaction.
Uh,
And he's going to
It's
bring
full
up
body.
this wall that the pig will just slam into with like a horrendous, like, I guess, bassy thrum as it hits the shield. He's just going to say, piss off, bacon.
Stand down and Mercy, you land on top of
It's a bacon.
Pancake.
24 to hit.
Yeah, 24.
It's
That's 24 points of damage.
Okay, Than, you take 20 points of damage to your base form as the 4 HP your pig form has as you slam and you punch it. And Mercy, there's like a bit of a prophecy explosion as this pig form suddenly reverts back into Than and kind of pushes you off.
Okay.
I'm not. I guess I'm on like on like all fours, or
Yeah,
I'd
like
say
am
the
I sat
punch-
on top of Than?
I'd say the punch of Mercy and the like retransforming back, you're both kind of sprawled on the ground.
Cool.
Do a rodeo check.
Do pigs,
Cool.
do pigs run or gallop? Because earlier you said it was more running than
Run.
galloping.
Yeah, I'm going to
You
run.
think pigs
The
run
pig-
more than gallop?
Yeah, but they do have hooves. I
That's
googled it.
crazy.
They trot.
They're kind of like
Uh,
I don't know,
like
it's
galloping is a specific type of.
Yeah, but it's not running. Running implies that it's a fucking human with flat feet. Like a pig, it's like a hoof noise, right? Like
Right.
don't.
yeah.
I said
But-
hooves. I said hooves.
But you said
Yeah, no,
running.
you
Yeah, but,
It's fucked up.
hooves don't run.
But no,
Yeah,
like,
but
they
it's
can
not like a
run.
graceful canter, isn't it? Like what a pig does. They kind of like if you've ever seen a pig run, their legs move very quickly,
Ah,
and they don't go.
I have a submission. Stampede. It was stampeding.
It was,
Yes,
well, look,
that
that
is
implies
what-
lots of them.
We're not going to get
No,
anything
that's
done. We're just going
fair.
to sit here arguing
won't.
over the
Are we
correct-
fighting a dragon? No.
No, we're fighting a
Googled it.
dictionary.
Run is an appropriate term to use for a pig. We are moving on.
What did Chat GPT say? Can someone get AI
Okay,
coming
look,
into this?
I've just googled it. Okay, pigs run with a gait similar to a trot. All right, so
I think a
Pigs
trot
run.
is.
shut up. That's not the point.
Pigs trot with their trotters. We all know trotters.
They trot. They
If
trot on their
Trotters
trotters.
is a kid's store that sells kids' toys and shit, and the symbol is a pig.
yeah, but that's what their feet are called, trotters.
I
There's
don't think we've
also the
ever had a more
company and
irrelevant conversation today.
only fools and horses.
Than is
Okay.
back. Than was a pig.
I-
Than is no longer a pig.
I am incredibly bewildered. I'm going to instinctively try and grab like my halberd if it's materialized with me.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll like grab it and like look around like, what happened? Wow, I saw
I
some
think we
light.
should be asking you that question. Why were you a pig?
Oh my
DM,
god,
do I
I'm
know I
sorry.
was a pig?
You
No,
were a
the
pig.
last thing you remember was looking at the kind of twinkling lights around the furballs who fell asleep, and then next thing you knew, you were your mind capacity was significantly reduced, and you were desperately smelling your way back to everybody.
All right. Yeah, I'll just be like, pod. I don't know. I was taking your friend back, and then they collapsed, and there was lights in the forest, and then
They collapsed.
well, yeah, they. Wait, where are they?
Oh,
I think we
Then
should go check on them.
You're
Then I was-
you're
then
bleeding.
I
I'm
was-
sorry.
9 hells.
Oh,
This is-
you. Wait, I was a pig.
You were a pig,
You were.
and
You were a
we thought
pig.
you would. And then you tried to gore Casimir, and then I punched you in the face.
Why me? Why would you
Oh, right.
target me? I'm taking it personally.
I don't know. Maybe I don't
You
know
would-
what do pigs like or don't like.
You would. Maybe the pig took a dislike to you because of your scent.
Lilac and gooseberries. Are pigs into that?
I don't
You
know.
probably notice the large, not quite stag-like creature standing amongst them now, which has instinctively moved forward a little bit to protect Quan from you.
Oh, what's that? Where did that come from?
This
How long
is-
was I gone?
This is Quan's new deer. It was sent by the gods, possibly,
What the-
to talk to Quan, and I suppose maybe ride, but we haven't had proof of that yet, so it's all speculation at this point.
I summoned a companion. It's nothing to worry yourself about, then.
Oh, neat. Oh, I mean that's good to know. I didn't. Could you always do that? Did I buy those 6 sauces for nothing?
It would appear so. I mean, you had already bought them for nothing because we had a portable rock in our bag.
That's true. But I was also told about that after I went off to buy the horses.
And you've been
Quan-
told
You
You
to
didn't
go
sorry.
actually
here
tell anyone you were going to buy
afterwards.
horses.
No, you did
Quan
just
looks at Pan and says, I only learnt how to do this recently, and it is the most obvious, blatant lie you have ever heard in your life. He is clearly trying to protect your feelings, and yeah, it's very obviously a lie.
Mine's
Chasm-
like dog shit. I'll be like,
Casimir-
oh, okay,
oh,
that's
God.
fine.
Casimir's gonna whisper to Quan, probably so Fan can't hear. It's a good job you're not so convincing, because that might have broken your oath.
I think, well, it's I mean, it's relative. I mean, it's yeah, in the time that I have walked this earth, it is a fairly recent skill for me, and he's just like trying to defend himself, like.
Blabbering.
Am I rubbing off on you, Quan?
He's had nothing. He just crosses his arms.
I
There
think we
is
should check
a
on.
faint smattering
Yeah,
of
where-
laughter, quite low,
I think
childlike.
we should go check on your friend's pod. If I was turned into a
What,
pig,
none of
maybe they
none
were
of my
turned into-
friends are children, so this one is
Maybe they were
Oh,
turned
is
into
this-
children.
Well, I don't know. I just heard something. Did you?
Pod,
Children's
Do you
laughter.
know? Is this a fairy wood? Often-
It's,
Often
Yeah,
the Fae occupy forests, and
it's
like
you
to-
know. I would say that the barrier between here and the Fae is probably a bit weaker than normal. Yes, it's not unusual.
Oh, I knew we shouldn't have trusted that squirrel.
Usually in these sorts of places, the animals become a bit more intelligent, and
I don't want to history check my own village, but yeah, it's just jog my memory.
You don't.
Stream die.
Oh, stream die.
Oh wait,
Really,
we're back.
stream die.
I don't know. I think my internet died, but then it came back.
No, we're back. We're so
We're
back.
so
Okay,
back.
You, Pod, have no history or knowledge about a fairy community. There doesn't seem to be one, or if there was while you were here.
Mm. Okay.
Maybe it was the squirrels.
Schools don't sound like that.
I'll say that whilst perhaps walking or talking, you are making your way to scout, and you go to the clearing sand that you found. The furballs are gone.
Yeah, this is where they collapsed. They all just like mid-sentence, they just started falling over, and then I went to go and pick one up, and I saw some lights in the trees, and then I fell over, and then I appeared back in camp, and
We weren't actually drinking, really, so that doesn't make sense.
yeah.
Hoppigans
didn't
look
think they were-
concerned.
Are there any footprints going away from here?
Yeah, can I
Cam?
perception
are,
check,
yeah.
maybe?
Also, it's based on the time and everything. There are footprints both. You see Than's footprints with the furballs coming here. You see Than's pig-like trotting away, and you see footprints leading back to the village.
Do the footprints match the furbolgs, or is it a different set
Yeah.
of footprints?
Yeah.
So they're exactly the same amount. Like it's it's just literally
Yeah.
the only difference was Dan became a pig and ran the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Is there a sign where they an imprint in the grass where they may have laid down to sleep for a little bit?
Yeah. Than's story's true.
So they fell asleep, then they just got up and walked back to the village,
Yeah.
according to the evidence that we can see.
Yeah.
What about that weird laughing? Is that
Yeah.
still? Can we still hear
Not
that?
right
or-
now, and looking around, and the rest of you don't see any of the lights either.
Have we all come, or have some people stayed in the camp?
I think we
I'm there.
probably.
I think we've all come.
Yeah, I think splitting the party feels not the one.
Wrong. Interesting. Well, we have a choice. We either follow the footsteps back to the camp, or we go back to our camp. It could be a ploy to pull us away. Not that we have anything particularly of value at the camp.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not. I wouldn't be broken up if that camp got wrecked.
Raided or stolen from you.
Well, I'd be mildly
Doesn't really
irritated
matter.
insofar as we're trying to sit watch for dragons so we can liberate this damn town. If the Fae are intent on interceding, I'd have to ask them why. And he kind of says that out into the forest. Surely they must not see it's not practical. We're trying to do them a favour.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. Man yells at trees.
It's quite surprisingly effective.
17.
Okay.
Are they convinced?
Nothing
Yeah.
happens.
He kind of just scowls. So, what it be, Pod?
Something about this is making me feel a little uneasy. I don't like this. What should we do? Should we go to follow it back to the little, I mean, not the village, right? That little outpost village that they've been relegated to?
Yeah, I'd say perhaps
How far
So-
away is it?
about 5-minute walk. It's not far.
I would
Okay,
wanna go
yeah, I
check in
guess
on
we
it.
could go
I'm
check on it,
concerned.
but like, stealthily,
You-
carefully.
I'd say you go back and you know which one of these is Byri's house. You were there earlier, and
Mhm.
door is shut, lights are off.
Okay.
Did the footprints lead the whole way back to the house, though?
Well, these set of two. The others lead back to different ones. Like they've all gone back to their own hut or house.
Do you want to break and enter into your friends' homes and check they sleep in their beds, or take this as good
And nobody
enough?
even looks their doors here. Don't worry about it. And he doesn't like wait a second and just like tries to open the door and go straight in to double check with a kind of
Yeah.
like a
Alright.
tentative like, hurry.
You open up. It smells strongly of recently baked sourdough. Byri is asleep. Thinking.
In the correct place? Like, is he in his bed or is he just asleep on the floor?
He's in his bed. Yeah. No.
Oh, okay. Pod
Comic
comes back out.
Disney level of snoring going on.
He's there and he's asleep. I think it's fine. I don't know why you became a pig though. That is really confusing.
Yeah, I want to know that as well. They all collapsed, and then I collapsed, and I turned into a pig, and they just
And they just went to bed.
went to bed.
Yeah, something
Calm
isn't right
down.
here.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is, but something isn't right.
Is he real? Like, can you go poke him, Pod?
Can I gently go up and see if I can like shake his shoulder a little bit? See if he just like reacts. I'm not like trying to wake him up, but
He does wake up because he's
oh,
suddenly soft. Hold, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask the same question. I know that's an odd thing to ask of a man in his own house, in his own bed, but you on you were on the way back.
Charging into his house, wake him up.
Wait,
What are you doing here, Pod?
wait,
I could ask the
way
same
back.
of you.
way back from where?
Well, you came to our little camp and we were enjoying some bread and some, we're chatting,
Bread?
and then you
You
heading
look
back.
at the table. Where's my bread gone? What have you
We
done with
ate
my
it,
bread? That
mate.
was for my breakfast.
You brought it to the camp. You came with, and I named the other guys whose name I've already forgotten.
Don't keep making up
Brennan,
stories
Dorgan,
while you've eaten my
Lyra.
bread. I know it tastes good, but if you were hungry, you should have just friggin' asked.
He starts like looking at him as almost like like a doctor, almost like as if he's like, is there any sign
There
of
is
like
an
serious
empty bread. The plate that you ate from earlier is sitting on the table with like crumbs on it.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
Casimir's just scowling, but he also wears a bit of a "I fucking told you" look on his face.
Well, what do we think's happened?
No, and by the way, Barry's shoes covered in mud. Barry
Oh.
himself, couple of crumbs. This one was on the way here. He just doesn't seem to remember it.
Ah,
Huh. Huh.
okay. What do you remember of today, this evening?
Well, you came and with Doreen and we talked about things. Warwick, and you left, and I baked breakfast like I always do. Cleared up. Went to visit some of the graves outside. Came back and thought I'd have an early night. Not much to it, really. But now my bread is gone. It was you, wasn't it?
I mean, I just told you it was. It was us.
What a
You
false
came to our
start.
camp.
No, I
He,
didn't.
he kind of turns to the rest of the group. I'm not sure what to make of this.
I feel like
It
someone
doesn't
was
seem like he
controlling
remembers
him.
anything. We could ask the
I feel like
others.
someone was
What?
feel like someone was controlling him.
Would I have any context for this shit? Would any of my arcane explorations have thrown some clarity into what may
Like a
be
modifier.
going
I'd say
memory
based
or
on
something.
Mercy's ancestry and yours, and what Mercy said earlier about the Fae, you're immediately beginning to suspect pixies, fairies, some kind of. Given that none of this seems aggressive so far, not playful shenanigans, but mischief. But you are aware that with the Fae, there can always be edges.
I suspect.
Yeah, so
Shenanigans, fey shenanigans. They're always pointless, meaningless, trying to have fun at everyone else's expense.
with yes, that is they enjoy entertainment at someone else's expense, and that entertainment can be hurtful often. Looks over at
Yeah.
Fern's bloody
I was
nose.
turned into a pig.
You were turned into a pig. That's definitely something that happened.
Also, I think they're like, I don't know, puppeting the bodies of your friends, Pod.
I don't know how anyone's puppeting anyone's body. That's
It is almost always pointless to try and engage hostilely. It's far more effective to try and appease them and negotiate with whatever they desire. They have
they don't. It's unusual for any sort of fey creature to bother us, at least.
They usually have eclectic requests, sort of quite chaotic desires, and often a certain type of mushroom, color of your hair, or perhaps the memory of your first kiss. These things they find valuable.
I guess we could go ask them then. That's our only lead.
Well, hopefully they'll leave us alone so we can rest, so we can clear the dragon and the rampant industrialization encroaching upon their forests. If, of course, they see sense.
That is a good question. I can't imagine they like the way that everything's going around here.
I would imagine
I'll
not.
go ask them. Can I
Yes,
walk back
let's
out into
go
the
and ask
forest
them.
Yeah.
and
I'm gonna go with.
I think we probably all go with. I feel
Yeah,
that
go with.
how would I ask this? So just be like, he would just kind of matter of fact be like, if any of you are out there, firstly, would you like anything? Secondly, perhaps we could talk. I think what we want for this place might be aligned.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. Why do I have a? Oh yeah, I have no charisma. Okay, well that I'm not very persuasive. That's a 6.
6.
Don't know why I thought I
There's
had
no
charisma. I
response
don't have any
from the
charisma.
forest. A couple of lights wink out off in the forest, and there's that same undercurrent of laughter.
Does someone else want to try?
I will go alone. Perhaps I can interact with them more favorably. The temptation of all of your presences may be too distracting.
We are very tempting.
You are. And I will shape change into a red-haired Eladrin, quite tall, tan skin, piercing blue eyes, long, dark black hair. Oh, sorry, red hair.
Male or female?
Female.
Casimir looks appreciatively. I'm assuming they're hot.
Yeah.
Mm.
They are hot.
Mm.
And she will go off towards the light part of the forest, Jamie. And I will also, as I go, I will start singing. And I'll sing a song in Elvish as well. Sort of nonsense really. Like, as the fairies go and come down in the forest, we go to meet them down where there's clearings.
You can make a persuasion roll with advantage.
I'm gonna lean over to Pod and say 5 gold says he comes back as a pig.
Well, I hope nothing bad happens.
Can I take my 20, Jamie?
Your natural 20.
My natural 20 portent.
You can indeed. As you're walking down, the lights kind of congregate ever so slightly before disappearing off, and you're met standing on a stone. The squirrel from earlier that guided you to the thing, standing a bit more to attention, tail up in the air, a slight glimmer of intelligence on the eye, looking at you before scampering off again.
It was the squirrels.
Okay.
Knew it.
I will I'll skip after the squirrel.
The rest of you see the same squirrel appear on a rock just on the outskirts of the village.
Never trust a squirrel.
Never trust a squirrel. What do you want, squirrel? I'm gonna shout at it.
It literally puts out its hand and beckons.
Oh, that ain't right.
I've seen many things, and that ain't it. That ain't right.
I know.
That is you. Never seen that before.
Sometimes you ask, sometimes you get. I don't know what you want to talk about.
Very well, let's be compliant.
Fine.
You walk.
I'm not happy about it.
Me
After
either,
the
then.
squirrel, presumably.
I
Both
pursue
of
the
you.
squirrel. What's Quan at the moment?
With you all.
Hmm.
Quan, did you bring your steed? Besides it, I will make the decision for them.
Steve is here, surely.
Steve is here. Sorry, I was just walking over to the bathroom.
Your friend Steve.
I'm here and Steve is here. Yeah, Steve stays with me.
Walking through. Those of you who make your way back round, not all thoughts are lost, but 5, 10, 20 minutes of following these two squirrels go by. You're pretty sure it was taking you in the direction of your camp. Half an hour. This was definitely the way to camp, and you definitely should have been there by now. 40
I
minutes.
want to lean over to Casimir and whisper, I'm real fucking tired of following this squirrel. I think we kill it.
We ought not kill it then.
50 minutes.
You weren't a pig.
I'm guessing Keen Mind is completely thrown off by this.
Yeah, you're swiveling.
This is
What
so...
direction north is?
He's like massaging his temples with a full-on migraine. Like, this is so fucked up. I know exactly where we should have gone. We should have been there already, but we're not. I cannot. It doesn't make any sense. It's chaotic. I hate this.
No, I'm not a fan of bullshittery.
Nor am I.
Squirrel turns around, stares at you a little bit
Yeah,
before
I'm
running off.
talking about you.
You, after an hour of walking, twice than you should have done, where you're, Casimir, you look around, you recognize this. Your camp, your things, your bags, your tents, your food, your cooking implements should be. It's as if they never existed. The grass unchanged, moved, but there's no imprint whatsoever. Instead, a singular figure stands in the center, looking up towards the moonlight. Hair, a flow of thorny vines intertwined with blossoms, seem to bloom and wither in moments. Eyes turn to you, luminescent, one violet, the other emerald. Twisting from her brow are horns like antlers, not quite like Steve's. Her skin completely green. Seems to be resembling somewhere between adolescence and a child. You'd estimate 13 to 14. But standing imperiously, confidently, as you approach. Both of you, all of you, both groups. You see the Eladrin to the side as Mercy reappears, both squirrels running up and climbing on top of her, one on each shoulder.
Oh, hi there.
She kind of takes
You-
it down and is feeding one of the squirrels whilst looking at you quite intently.
You wouldn't happen to know where our camp went?
Is this not where you left it? Is it
Um,
not be reclaimed?
does look a lot like where we left it, apart from the fact that all the things aren't here, but yeah. I guess this would be where it would be.
This village is not like it once was.
It certainly isn't. I believe you with that one.
Things change when left. Don't they? Things cry out for help and are answered eventually.
I feel like there's a subtext here, but I'm struggling to grasp it.
Casimir just says, "What is this revenge of the grass for us sitting on it this evening?"
Looks at you. You asked what was happening earlier. And you, looks at Quan, spoke on behalf of all those displaced. Not just them, looks back at the village, but them, and looks over at a pair of nestling birds. We are this land's vengeance.
And Mercy bends at the waist as she does. We offer our condolences and our greetings, old one. Forest anger we feel in the trees and in the grass. You will know that we are already trying to stop that which continues to plunder the land. So we simply ask that you offer us your mercy and let us do as we intended.
What? I asked of you, wasn't it? How many did you grant?
Sorry, what did you say?
That's what they asked of you, wasn't it? How many did you grant? You all reek of death.
I'm a necromancer. It's sort of what I do.
This place has
ethical.
had enough of it. You can leave.
What was the first bit, Jamie?
This place has had enough of it. You can leave.
Enough of what exactly?
Death. Pain.
I'm afraid
I
you'll
mean,
have to...
that is.
Every grass. How small. Screams. When killed.
The grass is screaming. What did I say? Isn't the world suddenly more horrible now? No, listen. I'm afraid you'll have to tolerate just a little more death while we sort this out. We have something of an intention to free this place.
We wish to return it to what it was, like it was when I lived here.
She kind of turns around, turning her back on you to look over at the center, the fort, and looks back. Why should we believe you?
I mean, you can believe me. I used to live here, and I definitely don't like the way it is.
Because fairies cannot lie. And we do want to return things to how they were.
Once you see he was a fairy, you can make a persuasion check or a deception check.
Nikki. The music stopped.
Oh, it did stop.
Oh,
Oh,
music.
I got a natural 19 plus 0.
Ooh.
Nice.
He looks at you, begins to almost sink into the ground. I'll be watching. We'll be watching.
As a observer, an ally.
She stops, head there, just above, and kind of always seems to come not unsettlingly close, but is moving closer towards you.
I don't think he's too perturbed by that.
Since pain, you looking at you, Mercy, and you are from here, and you failed it. Pod.
He's like a bit somber. He's like, yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
Re-emerges, full form, directly in front of Pod. What are you going to do about it, and why are you waiting?
Well, we plan on making it right, and immediately.
I cannot stop what
You-
has begun.
Old one, we must rest and regain strength, we are not like you. And to complete our what we have committed doing, we need rest uninterrupted.
She looks back to one of you in turn. This land has cried out for help for decades. Our plan is underway. Everything is set.
Are her plans underway?
Yeah.
Who is her?
Oh, sorry. Our plan.
Oh, our plan.
We will soon expel those who do not belong. I would advise you are not here during that time.
What is that time
Oh.
precisely? That might help
Yeah.
us with our future planning, knowing exactly when that is to be. Do you need help, or do you have this under control? Because we can leave.
She looks up. Next full moon, approximately a week and a half. The whole forest shall be purged.
It doesn't sound very friendly to the kind of, the people living here.
People
Are
living
you sure
here
there isn't another
hail-
way?
They are not gatekeepers or stewards.
I understand.
They are spectators. Failures. Desecrators. Liars. Weak.
I was going to say, I think they're just weak.
Hmm.
There's no malice in
We don't-
weakness.
You don't get to talk about these people like that. You say you're bringing vengeance. Where were you to bring salvation? Vengeance is from a point of failure. If the world land has been crying out for decades, why just now?
Because we trusted.
Where have your efforts been?
And we were wrong. Vengeance is what you seek when all else has failed. We will recover. I do bring salvation, but for those who have not erred.
Sounds like a strange salvation when you're killing everyone who was born in these parts, who just wanted to live peacefully in these plants.
It's a matter of perspective I feel we need not debate. We'll be helping solve the problem and dispelling the real individuals misaligned with this place. There's a dragon, there are some machines, there are some ne'er-do-gooder capitalists. They'll be gone soon enough. If we can achieve that, will you maybe go easy on the purging?
See, doesn't smile, laughs. That same childish laugh you've heard repeated, but it's repeated multiple times throughout as kind of lights twinkle in and out. No.
No.
I don't think I will.
It's a full-on purge, I see. Very good.
Perhaps you would be interested in a wager, then.
My eyes flash. What do you bet? What's the game and what's your stake?
Looks around, like and I guess in a sort of stage whisper, and is like, "Do you trust us?"
No.
To the rest of the group.
Oh, it's to each one, yeah. You're being asked
Oh,
if you trust Mercy.
I'm contractually obligated to trust you. You put it in my contract when I joined.
That's right, we did.
Is he asking that of everyone in the group?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he says that, I mean, Corn is gonna nod his head.
I do, but please don't jeopardize time. You know, my thoughts are somewhat elsewhere at the moment.
Pod.
No.
But do you trust Mercy was the question, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Would I trust myself? I misheard that completely. Oh my god. I think that would I trust them? No. Yeah, no, Mercy, you're so untrustworthy. Oh my god. Yeah, obviously. Like, I don't see why not. I trust him with all my gold. Why would I trust him with? I assume that he just knows what he's doing. Complete opposite of what I
Very-
said.
And says, well, what could be more valuable than our lives? We wager our lives that we will rid Thug Olum of the corruption that has been consuming at it.
Your lives. I want your vitality. I want your energy. To refuel the well has been so drained of this land. You, should you fail, will go forth lifeless husk. Your energy kept here, fueling the grass you disdain.
Lady, if you want my crusty necromancer energy to be fueling your grass, then that is your call to make. He kind of looks very skeptical and chuckles. But...
I do.
And if we
stain your
succeed,
grass, just to stain you and your half-assed salvation you're trying to bring here.
Oink oink.
Oh, that was you. Maybe we'll have another wager once this is over.
and if we succeed, you will spare the furbolgs of Thug Olum and let them keep their home in peace.
I'll let you play for their future. A game of chance. Dice.
It's better than finger bones. Is it? Is that true? I don't think it is better than finger bones.
Oh no, not big butts.
I'm fed up with fucking games. I hate games. Do you remember when
Mercy
I met
looks
you
at-
boys? I told you I hate
Yeah.
fun. This is what I mean.
You do hate fun.
I hate
Mercy looks at
fun.
Pod again. Am I taking this wager?
I mean, if you're confident that the alternative is death, I mean,
Well, if I lose, your family are going to get purged, and if we don't make this bet, it sounds like they're going to get purged anyway. So,
I was about to say, like, if we lose this, don't we just die anyway?
well, if we
Maybe I'm
lose,
being a bit-
they die anyway.
Yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit too not carefree is the word, but you know.
We meet my terms.
Mercy nods. What game will we play?
Flyers dice.
Shit.
Oh, I thought we would like. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a bet that if we did that and lived, then we would.
I didn't realize
Then
that
we
she
would
just
play
literally was just
games.
like, yeah, just flip your fucking
Yeah.
game and then wait, what do we win exactly?
You win
I
the
write-
chance to try to win the game, to enter the game,
Yeah.
where she'll actually give you what she wants. Because she said
So we're
no
not-
to the straight up offering.
Yeah. We by getting rid of the Creditors Federation, we get ourselves to the starting point to play the game to stop the Furbolg from being purged.
I see. Okay, so we've got to remove the Creditors Federation.
Honestly,
And
this is
then
so
win a game.
convoluted. I think we should just kill all the Fae. I'm gonna be
I
real with you.
agree.
I think we
I
should
agree,
purge the
Flan.
forest. Let's burn the grass. Scorched
And on that
earth.
note, you agree? She holds out her hand, Mercy.
Yeah, I guess I shake it.
Cool. And on that, as eyes flash, your things reappear, your camp reappears, and she disappears. And we will resume our break.
Break.
Right.
When?
Right.
Half past? Question mark.
Yep, sounds good.
Oh,
Hey guys,
right.
do we make a good
See.
decision? I don't know if we made a good decision.
Keep on dancing to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting.
We're live. Any further comments? Nitro again?
What? I'm not part of it.
I will do. Just give me a second.
It fills you even now.
I'm too poor.
Hunger.
Hunger.
Hello, everybody. After being assaulted by Food's most favourite fantasy trope, the Fae, how is your evening going?
I hate
Wow.
the Feywild.
Not be that bad.
No. Every
You're left
campaign.
alone
Every campaign.
in the clearing. I will say, I will give you the name of the entity you were talking to.
Oh, sick.
Nicera, the Thorned Glimmer.
How do we learn that?
Mercy knows it instinctively.
Oh.
I-
What, because he
I
made a
relay.
deal?
Is it something like a? Is it like a known rumor? Is it like a known rumor in Creed of Eternity?
No.
Okay.
Wait, look, there's a tether. There's a tether.
I'm turning the soundboard off for the stream.
This is being abused so quickly.
The volume is down. Your
Oh my
humour
God.
falls on literally deafened ears. Okay, so the Spay has fucked off, yeah?
Seems to be.
Vanished, your stuff is back.
Fucking Fae.
Fucking Fae.
Well, nothing really changed, right? We're here. We're still here to get rid of the Creditors Federation, but now we have a wager that Pod's people may or may not die at the end of it.
Good for them.
This whole forest must be purged.
Let's
Oh, I-
rest. Can we rest? I would like to be on top of my game when we fight this dragon.
I think, yeah. I agree.
Oh, hang on a second. I'm having an idea. Those Pod, you're the people, the Furbolgs that came and stayed with us they don't remember anything, right? So they were like being puppeted by Fae or something. And so the Fae was speaking through them. And that's why they wanted to hear stories, because Fae like stories, I think. So, and those Fae said it wasn't a dragon. Would they know?
So I guess
Would they just,
it's
or would
not
they
a
just have
dragon
no
then.
idea? Or would they have no idea?
I'm even more confused now.
Well, I strongly suspect it is one. It's just been changed by the residuum in the local area.
It
Change
doesn't
into
even
what?
matter. I think we kill the foreman. He might be the dragon. If he's not the dragon, we kill the dragon, and then we kill Kareen or something. I don't
We
know.
assault
If
the
you're alright with
keep.
us doing that pod. Hmm.
Yes, can we kill Korean Pod? She's your aunt or something, no?
Oh, she's not. No, not really related. Well, Ollie, I mean, everyone's kind of related in a way, really. It's like most villages, right?
Oh God.
No, I don't think it is like most villages. How big was your population, remind me, Pod?
I don't know, what is it? It's like
About
200 or
70
something.
people. No,
Oh,
How
70,
far
yeah, like
apart are
70
pods'
people. So.
eyes?
You've just started to notice they're just a little bit further than you. Yeah.
There's
Casper's
nothing wrong with
expression.
being each other's seventh cousin.
Yeah, Casper's expression
Oh,
clearly
no.
says yikes as he thinks unlimited the pool.
Oh, beautiful.
On that wonderful realization, I'll take first watch. I don't much mind.
DM, can my steed take watch? It probably doesn't need to sleep, right?
You're right. It doesn't need to sleep. It can take watch, yes.
Sick.
Sick.
So, you can all sleep under the guise of Steve. I believe is the preliminary name. And
Mhm.
Oh, did you want to try using Dream to meet to see if we could get Modi manifest for us in a dream as a group?
Sure.
I
Sure.
will shortcut this.
Mm.
Modi doesn't really sleep
Hmm. Yeah.
or dream.
On account of being a ghost and being dead.
Yeah, the dream soul works
Yeah.
like once
Crazy.
it's cast, it like holds on until they are sleeping for a period of time. So I guess it'll be a long wait. He's a ghost.
I guess the eternal sleep angle was a bit speculative.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe halfway through casting the spell, Casma's like, it's a fucking ghost. It's not sleeping. Alright. Never mind. Off to sleep, the rest of you. Oh wait, no, Steed's sleeping. Steed's watching.
Yeah.
My words.
Everybody's.
Guys, my words.
Casimir, do you cast a dream spell for anything else?
You know, I feel like there's a lot of shit that we need to tell important people, but I don't feel sufficiently prepped to do so. But I think he might cast Dream and just check in on Fazul and just... I don't think he's gonna, like, try to talk to him about anything serious. If anything, it might just be to, like... You know when you have a friend and you're really worried about their mental health? And you just, like... you're like, I'm just gonna make sure that maybe we just hang out and, like, play cards. It's that kind of angle.
Okay.
So...
Do you want to try to persuade of anything, or is this just like a friend health check-in?
No, I think it's just I'm here to hang out and talk about anything that isn't serious. At no point is Bane discussed. These are all banned topics. And I think it's do things that make us happy. So it's probably like fighting or like sparring or whatever they do to relax. I don't know.
Okay. Quan, could you roll on behalf of your steed?
I can. Is this a perception check?
Yes.
Cool. Oh. Oh no. That's a 6 plus a 2.
Nothing happens in the night. The steed doesn't hear anything. You all roll over. Casimir, you spar, you fight, you enjoy your dream with Fazul. The rest of you dream, sleep, and you awake. It's the morning. birds chime. There's the sound of automatons walking in the distance, a rhythmic clinking of metal hitting stone. It's almost rhythmical and peaceful if you didn't know the context. You wake up. You begin to get together. You never. There's a sound in the distance. Trumpets emerging from the fort. Walking out roughly in your location. There's a series of troops, a foreman, and a slightly older, looking quite tired. Odd, you identify as Karine, the furball. Blonde hair, pulled back, standing a couple of feet taller than the foreman. Dressed very fine, overly fine gown, massive rubies, gems, huge necklace, hair braided with gold. Begins walking over roughly in the direction of the watchtower that Mercy was seen from.
Unbelievable.
I guess that would be my cue to set up our new sinkhole if they're scouting the area. So, Major Image, 3rd level spell. Using a higher level spell slot, the spell lasts until it is dispelled without requiring concentration. So, that's good. I will spend a 4th level spell slot on it, so it lasts until dispelled, to create this 20-foot cube of, like, it's not just a sinkhole, it's like the ground is caved in and you can very clearly see the, like, rivulets of residuum running down the edge of the fake exposed rock. It looks real tasty. If you were playing Minecraft, you would be straight in there. And he's like done the illusion such that it very cleverly like tapers into darkness at the bottom, so you can't. So at the bottom of the 20-foot cube, it's like fully black, so you can't tell that there's like it ends there. Just that the seams vanish into the darkness, and he kind of peers at it and goes, "It's pretty good, don't you think?"
That's really good.
I think so.
I don't even need to make a roll. I'm just going to say, that's the sinkhole has appeared off to the side as Casimir has described it, and you're all hiding nearby.
Yeah, how are
Are
we
we,
doing this?
This series of troops, how many are there?
8.
Guys, mate, is this our chance? There doesn't seem to be. 8 troops, a foreman, Karine.
Yeah.
It might be. We might need to not break into, as fun as it sounds, to break into a fortress. I mean, she's coming to us, right? You know. Don't look a gift steed in the mouth.
His name's Steve, actually, not Steed.
Sorry, my bad, Quan.
Left
Don't look
field
a gift steed in
suggestion,
the mouth.
and I hate to deviate from carefully laid plans, but is the fortress not semi-unguarded now with them out?
Yeah, but no.
They have walked over, and Karine has stopped with one of them just on the outskirts, while the rest of the party has proceeded forward towards the watchtower.
How far away? How far away are we from this watchtower? Because I thought we were a long way out of town.
You are.
But we can see
the
them
trumpets
leaving?
alerted you. You can see out. Yeah. You can see on
with our elf
the
eyes,
horizon
or
almost. Yeah. You're all pretty perceptive, impressive, powerful heroes.
I'm not
So,
perceptive. I have a
this is
-1.
true. This is like on the edge of your vision. These are quite far.
So Karine is by herself with one guard going towards the guard tower.
No.
And the others
No. On the outskirts of the fortress, so they all left. That's what the trumpets were announcing. The party leaving. The rest of them are walking closer towards you. That's the foreman and 7 of troops.
Okay. Mate, I think guys, do we just sneak around and go for Karine?
she is exposed.
I think we do it. I can make us move more stealthily, and I think we just get as close as we can so she can't get back inside the fortress, and we just get her, guys. We just get her.
Do you think killing Kareen is the target that matters? We need to disable
one of
the
them.
automata. We need to kill this foreman, dragon, whatever it is.
But I mean, she probably knows about the foreman. She probably knows about the
Casimir's
automata.
right.
We don't need to. We
As
don't need
much
to
as it
kill her.
annoys
We
me.
can get information out of her, right?
I just
I think we should keep our distance from her until such a point where we're ready to fight.
if we have the element of surprise, perhaps using it on a target we might struggle with is the one. I don't imagine we'll struggle with Aunt Kareen, really, let's be honest. But a dragon?
Well, those last time, or at least from what Modi told me, the gems that she has on her were, well, they let her throw fireballs. So
No.
she's not a
What?
pushover.
Is the group of troops heading towards us or the watchtower?
The watchtower where it was seen. You recognize, I'd say, as it approaches, you recognize one of them to be Darrow Flynn, the Creditors Federation member you all met the previous day.
We're close enough to see individual faces. How far a walk are we from this group?
Like 200 feet.
Oh!
You're on the
No.
outskirts. The watchtowers are
Close.
like quite far from the central fort because basically, as the mines have expanded, the fort towers guard the outskirts, and you are near one of these edges where the watchtower is. So I'd say you're not at your camp right now. You've come in a little bit to watch what's going on. Obviously, you are hidden as of now.
Mm-hmm. The assumption.
Yeah, maybe let's just stick.
Go on.
Maybe we should stick with the original plan now that the spell is cast and the trap is laid.
Almost magnified. Darrow's nasally voice you hear before comes out and says, "If you're still out there, we saw you skulking around last night. Your presence is requested. Please make yourself known."
Don't let yourself get.
So much for the element of surprise.
No, they don't know what they're looking for here. We stay quiet, and eventually, while they're surveying, they'll see this, and he'll look over at the hole. This will be far more interesting than a random renegade. This is a pit of money.
We
But in a good way.
appreciate initiative and good intentions. We share those intentions. And would be more than happy to find an arrangement that works for everybody.
I don't believe a word they're saying.
Quan, can I take the stone of the unbound flame? Just that I lent you back, just so I have
Yes.
it if I need to talk.
Yeah, I think he probably would have given it back. Sorry, I forgot. He probably would have given it back as soon as he met back up with you.
Thank you. Maybe one of us goes out. They don't know how many of us there are, right? Maybe they just think there's one.
They might not even know that we're here at all. It could all be a bluff. Let's watch, see what they do. We're hiding, right?
Yeah, they haven't seen you.
Like,
They don't know you.
I'm imagining we've put some effort into a proper ambush. We've got some leaves and twigs and shit, and like, we are camo.
The way I'm envisioning this is they're in a bit of like the fort is in the center, but the rest of it is like mine shafts or like stripped out. They're in a little bit of a depression in the ground. You're a bit further up on the hill, but hidden amongst the tree lines that's prepared, and you've prepared the solution next to it, almost like an extension of the chasm that doesn't really exist. You're above them right now. You have the high ground.
We have the high ground.
A couple of feet. A couple
I
of
thought
hundred
this was
of
the
feet
other way
away, like,
around. I thought this was okay.
No, the watchtowers exist in the mining. So there's automatons around, less here. This is one of the less used areas, but they've mined out this area, and the fort kind of sits in the center, and then the forest exists kind of higher up around this basin that's been carved out.
Right, so the fortress is in like a big old mine pit in the middle.
Yeah.
Like a quarry. It's like a big old quarry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you've basically created seemingly not an extension, but a chasm leading off of it. The Presidium is kind of like carved out. They can see it.
Yeah, well, so I think the plan was that we were trying to place it in a location they were scouting out as a potential expansion location in a way that would be like, oh, we were right, this is sick. So I think it would be like less conjoined to their existing thing and more like a new opening they should definitely explore, I think is the vibe.
I would say that was based on the foreman's scouting and looking around. That's not what's happening right now. They're scouting. They are calling for you. Whether or not you respond, we'll see what happens then. But they saw someone talking around last night. This person met and saw you and has either perhaps checked that you're not actually a member of the Unbound Flame or gone into it or reported back. So those two events have led to this. Whether or not you choose to respond is up to you and where we go from here.
I think they don't know fucking anything.
I
They've
don't
come
think
out
they know
here because
shit.
they've just heard they've heard of the disturbance. We haven't spoken to any of them apart from lied about being part of the Unbound Flame and then pissed off. Oh, we tried to pet an automata, didn't we?
I mean, like, are they standing in this specific location, or does it seem like they're moving around?
They stood at the watchtower, voice amplified out to the forest in general. They are looking
No idea.
between
Yeah.
random things. They haven't seen you.
Yeah. Probably sat in a tree. Casimir just don't bother. They don't know anything yet.
I agree.
Yeah, we'll just wait it out.
Mm.
This will be much less painful if you simply allow us to discuss what you want.
There isn't much negotiation to be had here, guys. Anyway, while they're distracted, should we try and sneak in?
This mine and what it is may seem to scar the landscape, but the wealth and materials that have been gathered here have done much good throughout Lukai.
Didn't ask, Casimir mutters under his breath.
Whilst I appreciate your eco-fanaticism,
She's just talking shit. She has no idea what she's talking about.
no, sorry, this is he.
Sorry.
This is the Credit Federation. Corinne's still far, far away at this point. It is ultimately foolhardy.
Guys, we should go. They've emptied out the fortress. I think we either go and get Corinne and get information out of her, or we go into the fortress that is currently less occupied. What are we waiting here for?
Well, then
I think we go into the forest.
for them to approach.
Yeah, we
our
go,
Sorry,
we go
into
to
the fortress.
We like loop around into the fortress.
They're looking for one person they saw yesterday. They have absolutely no reason to tie that to this hole. Eventually they'll get bored and send their people down here. And then we'll spring our trap.
But why would... What trap?
Our fucking hole. Our dragon bashing trap.
No, that's an illusion for the
A fireball aimed at a hole. I mean, it's a fool's trap.
Now, I thought the illusion was for the foreman to come and see,
Yes.
or like the dragonborn to come and see. But these are just troops here to get rid of us.
Well, they don't know there's an us. They're looking for one person they saw yesterday. They haven't connected
We should
it.
sneak into the fortress.
They probably haven't even spotted this hole yet.
I don't know why we need to be here for them. I think we should take this opportunity while they're here to go.
How are you
I think you should
going
get
to
distracted.
sneak? How are you going to sneak up when they're surveying the land right now, Than? They are actively watching for people.
They're all looking this direction.
Yeah, they're looking this direction. Maybe.
Yes. How are we going to sneak out of this direction when they're looking this way?
How big is the tree line?
Parcel out of trays.
I'm not a stealth
The tree line goes all around the whole quarry. You could
I
move.
gesture wildly towards the tree line that extends around the entire quarry. Trees! We go over the trees, Casimir.
Why are you so impatient, Than?
We could
I was turned into a
Also-
pig last night, Casimir.
Okay, okay then. We could also see what they have to say. I mean, if they believe it's only one person, we could send someone and a disguised or perhaps invisible person with them to see what they have to offer. May give us a bit more insight and may mean that they're even less prepared for a large group of people.
I should go.
We
I mean,
could.
you know, it makes sense that I'd come back here, but none of them would know anything about you.
We could use the
Well-
plans, no? Perhaps you could stand here and gesture them over.
I
Waving
could
the
go
white
make
flag.
conversation, try and keep them busy for a while you guys
What-
pop
what
into the
could
back
they-
and see what happens.
What assurances could they offer that we would believe? What
Yeah, there's not really any negotiation to be had here, guys.
what could
I'm
they
not-
give us?
I'm not saying that we should negotiate with them or accept any of their offers, but what I am saying is they might give us some insight into what their plan or goal is that, I mean, we know nothing about them, correct? If we go in there blind, if we continue with our plan, there may be something that we're not expecting.
I like it, Quan. Could we maybe two birds with one stone this? If we have Pod surrender on this hill, have them approach, listen in to the conversation, learn what we can learn, and then when we're bored, start chucking fireballs and shit at them.
I can get out of most situations.
I'm wondering if they'll
If things go bad.
recognize that Pod doesn't look like Mercy if Mercy was the one spotted, though.
True, maybe I should
Although
trust
it's likely Pod would have been. Well,
Yeah,
Pod's
but even if
arrival
they
in the
have spotted
village-
someone, you know, I doubt. No, Mercy. I doubt they got a very good look at him.
Mercy, what face were you wearing yesterday? You were fur.
I was wearing this. I was wearing this one, and it's the elven, the high elf, short, blonde hair.
Then maybe she's an eco-terrorist today. What do you think? This is a
I
bit of a free
can-
pass to lure them here.
Mm.
I think it's risky, but it could work.
I think it is risky, but it is possible.
We're either fighting them here, or, like Than wishes, sneaking around and trying to get into the fort.
Oh, I'll fight them here as well. I just feel like killing somebody right now.
Hmm.
If we speak to them, we forfeit some surprise.
I
is
don't
the
think we have
only-
any surprise.
Hmm. I think you rather overestimate them. I just think they're sort of goonish.
Well, one of them's a dragon. That's what we think.
Dragon could be a goon. I thought Scornvale was a bit of a goon, actually.
Yeah, because of Grexy. It
It's
wasn't
true.
because of us.
It's true, it's easy for me to say it when we killed her. But anyway. Pod, this is your village. I think this is the choice for you.
How do we think if I go up and talk to them, try and keep them distracted, you drop back to the tree line and try and make your way around? See if there's anything to find in there. Maybe you better find the foreman's office or something.
How long do you think you could keep them talking?
A while.
Risky
I can
for
talk
us.
for a long time.
Okay.
Oh, we'll be
Worst comes to
separated.
worst, I go invisible and I walk away.
We'll be
What if they
separated,
can-
though, Than. If we're inside that fort, Than, Pod, if we're inside that fort and you're out here getting arrested, we'll not be able to help easily. I know you're good. You can get
I thought we
away.
had like little walkie-talkie type stones, stone ascendings.
No.
Oh, we lost
No.
We
those.
don't have them.
Oh, we never have those.
never
That was
had
from the
them
previous
in
campaign.
previous campaign.
Yeah, I'm imagining. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what to do. Should we distract them or should we not distract them? Like, I feel like they'll go back inside and we'll lose our potential to.
Then we just wait for Foreman to do his rounds as was original plan.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. Sure. That seems like a decent idea. And then he's going to come check this big hole that we made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you're not
Stick with the
going
OG
forward.
plan. No, we're gonna stick with the OG plan. Overcomplicate things.
Very well. If you won't come forward, assume that your intentions are nefarious. Kind of just stops to talk to the foreman. Something you can't hear, not amplified, and a large majority of them turn around and begin walking back, leaving the foreman and one other guard to kind of begin walking around, looking at the automatons.
Here we go, boys.
Mm.
Showtime.
So I'm
The
assuming
group gets back to Hareen. They all go back inside, except for the foreman and one guard.
that Foreman must be a dragon, no? They're expecting something nefarious, and they've left one guy out there with him.
Is the foreman? Is that Darrow Flynn?
So Darrow Flynn was the guy you met. Sorry, I might have got it wrong. Darrow Flynn, I thought, was the guy you met. Who's the that's the person you met the day before. Who was
Yeah.
the Credits Federation
Wasn't
with
he-
the caravan.
Wasn't he with this group that came out as well? You said.
Yeah, he was the one talking. So he's clearly
Okay.
come back to warn them about you.
Got ya. Okay. And then the foreman is like, is he a dragonborn?
The Dragonborn.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Black
yeah.
Dragonborn.
Okay, sure. Got ya.
Yeah, we just wait until he walks around and patrols
Mhm.
near the new residuum mine, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What was the idea?
I think this is a pass without a trace moment.
I will cast it.
We should
Okay.
be hiding.
I will say you can all make stealth rolls for me. You don't need to roll disadvantage because you're not moving, which is the thing with armor. So even if you're wearing heavy armor, it's just straight rolls.
And add 10.
Nat 20, 35.
So it's a stealth roll at advantage, yeah?
No, just straight.
Oh, straight? I
But you
rolled a
add
19.
10 to it.
That's a 32.
24.
24.
16.
We haven't had 20 seconds. That average is
roll.
mega.
What?
Do I need to
35,
roll
30?
for my? Do I need to roll for Steve?
I'll say Steve's an animal. Like, unusual that he is. Would raise suspicions.
Just peacefully grazing.
Yeah. Okay. Two of them walk up, see the Residium, see this new outlet, kind of walk over
I've walked
and
over.
stop about 80 feet away.
Oh.
Eyes trained on the tree line.
How are they making rolls, Jamie? Can I? Is it the foreman?
I've made a roll.
Oh, okay.
But we didn't know. We need to portent that shit.
Well, I
We
haven't
know-
told
we
you what it
don't
is
know.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we still
roll.
portent
If he's
it?
within 180 feet, then I will give him an 8.
Okay, good, because that wasn't at 20.
You
Yeah, so he
motherfucker.
didn't stop. He would have done. Stops, he's eyes on the Residium, walks a couple more steps forward, and then kind of grabs the nearest automaton and kind of whispers something in its ear and shoves it towards you. And the three of them start walking towards the new reservoir, eyes completely focused.
How close are they?
50
Within
feet,
120 feet, I get.
60 feet. No, sorry, 50 feet. 40 feet.
Do I think think
30 feet.
fire does anything to automatons?
Unless you do something, I'm gonna run out. And start
I mean, I'm just gonna
punching.
fireball them at
yeah,
a
I run
respectable
out.
distance.
Yeah,
When they're like
absolutely.
30 feet feels like a good fireballing range, right? Before the boys run out.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, deck saves from them, please.
9, 4, 8. They all fail.
Oh
Alright.
shit!
About to get a load of 8d6.
And
Oh,
from the
D&D
fire
Beyond.
emerges a huge dragon.
27 points of damage to them.
Casimir lets out this fireball and it erupts around them, and you hear this like burbling sound as metal burns. There is a brief shout, exclamation of pain, and as it fizzles, there are 3 or 2 corpses and 1 destroyed robot as they lie dead on the floor.
Killed a
They're all
civilian.
There's going to be a long silence, and Casimir's just going to say, I don't think he was a dragon.
Well, at least that wasn't our dragon.
There is a dragon, but we didn't kill it.
What's the state of their?
Do you know what we
Bodies?
do have, boys?
There is a yell from the watchtower, lights begin flashing, all the others
sake.
begin, and the doors to the fort open.
Do you know what we do have, boys? We have a corpse.
That's true. I mean, that's why I was going to ask. What is the state of the corpse?
I'm going to jump down and bend over and touch the corpse of the foreman and pop him back up,
Right.
like singed, charred mess and all.
Wow, I like this dice. Casimir, as you jump down, grab the foreman, you take 14 points of damage as a bow from a crit slams into your shoulder, and you look up at the watchtower and you see somebody going to reload like
From
a handheld
200 feet
crossbow.
away!
I guess Mercy and I were sprinting out. If I see the watchtower starting to ring, I'm going to continue my sprint for the watchtower.
Okay, absolutely, go for it.
Oh,
We've probably
okay.
come up with a map, so I'm gonna go get a map and we can sort this out
Sure.
properly.
Yeah, I can't let
This has gone really well.
I can't
Okay.
let Than
I'm-
solo. So
I feel I'm misunderstanding this space quite a lot.
yeah, I thought maybe the plan was to nab corpse and
And run? Yeah.
get it.
Yeah,
and run.
I
If
thought it was as
that's the
well.
plan, you can revise it. But Than is running towards engaging closer to.
Yeah, I thought we were going to try and steal
I mean,
a corpse
if someone
and then we
wants to
can
yell
question
to
it.
stop me, they can. Like, if you want to yell
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
if
yeah.
you're
I
yelling
think
out to
Pod
stop
would
me-
immediately just try and stop you. Be like, hey, not yet.
I'll look
Casimir.
towards the watchtower. Look towards Casimir. Fine.
Rein it in, boy.
I'll stand in front of Casimir for deflect missiles so that he can't be shot by any more arrows.
Yeah, I'll be just popping a little resurrect, spending some hit die on this corpse of this man, and I think motioning back into the tree line. We've got past without a trace running, right? So I guess we can somewhat
Yeah, still
hastily
running.
retreat and hide in the trees.
I'm gonna grab the foreman's corpse as well on the way back. His charred
Okay,
remains.
you grab-
after
I'll say
he was
you
brutally
grab-
murdered.
2 corpses there, pick them up, begin breaking back. I'll say with Mercy's defense, Casimir, you take that damage, you can pull it out, but the rest of the arrows either go long or are deflected by Mercy as you pull back and you see the watchtower in the beginning to walk out. But with kind of how far you are, the time you have, you are able to retreat inwards to the forest. You're not sure if they're following you, no, but you at least have a couple of seconds to breathe and plan as you hold these 2 corpses.
I'm popping the foreman back up the second I get a
Okay.
chance.
Interrogate this guy.
Yeah, I'll spend my
Okay.
hit die.
Okay, are you getting like quite far, or is this like just about enough and you know you're probably gonna get intercepted?
I think go a little far, no? Like, I think we run for a few minutes.
A little far?
Like,
How far in was our camp? Like, because we spent a good amount of time yesterday making sure it's hidden and in a good spot.
Maybe like halfway to the camp?
Okay.
Yeah, halfway to the camp sounds fine.
I'm imagining it took it was 15 minutes, wasn't it, from camp to village, and then village is quite close to fort-ish.
Yeah, it was like 20 minutes camp to village because 15 minutes in, that's when the fairy got me, and then it was
Okay.
5 minutes after that.
Okay. So maybe like between 5 and 10 back to direction of camp, and then stop, and then interrogate Foreman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go for I say roll a general stealth check again for the group, whether or not you're going to be disturbed during this interrogation.
Bad turn.
Twice. 18.
34.
19.
19. Quan?
I am just rolling. Oh, even worse. It was 13.
13.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Sorry, guys.
That's alright.
Tis what tis.
That's what it is.
And pod, sorry?
What? Sorry, I forgot to roll. What roll am I doing?
Stealth.
Stealth again. Okay. Hey, I'm rolling well. Do we still have the plus 10 or no?
You do, yes.
In that case, it'll be a 28.
Or 22 from Quan, right? Was that including
Me?
plus 10?
But
I think
Quan.
Quan was.
My rolls have been plus 10 included, so that was a
Okay.
3 and a 6 I rolled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. You are trudging through. You are crushing the undergrowth. You're probably not leaving it, but you've maybe given yourself enough time or space. As Casimir, you invest some of your energy calling back this Paul's memories and personality, and the eyes of this charred Dragonborn corpse kind of flap open with a sickly green to them, and they're looking up at the sky, looking at you as they kind of sit up.
Okay, so it can lie to me. He's gonna look down and say, "Ah, there you are. You survived. You were attacked by that agent. Must be one of, I don't know, one of the furbolgs they've hired in some outside help." And he'll maybe like nudge Stan, show him the sigil.
I'll shape change into that guy as well.
Darrow
Oh,
Flynn.
Darrow Flynn. Nice.
Darrow Flynn. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're with the Unbound Flame. We were sent to reinforce this area.
Did you see who attacked you?
You can answer him. This man is a contractor.
I did not. I was staring at a new mining hole. The next thing I knew, the world was fire and pain.
Boy, shit, how are we gonna get info out of this guy?
There are interlopers in the area. We need to release the winged black dread.
What? Just looks at you.
You know, the terror of the night. You have defenses, don't you? Your soldiers were talking about it.
They don't have a lot of aerial defenses. They might not know about this thing.
Yeah.
The dragon! We hire a dragon!
What?
You're the foreman, man! How do you not know you have a dragon in your own defenses?
We have no such dragon.
What are you talking about?
Looks at Karen. Did you hire a dragon? Or are you referring to the pulse of the hollow?
Yes! Yes, the hollow! Of course!
We just got an off ramp.
This is the DM being like, oh my god, just take it. Just take it. I'm new here. I don't know what that is. Explain it to me.
Rounds on Casimir. I thought you told me it was a dragon!
Well, I don't
You lying
know.
to Darrow Flynn, newbie?
I thought it was a dragon, but I could be wrong.
Contractors! They never have all the information. Yes, the Hollow, of course. That's what we were told about.
Well, can you explain it to me then? He's looking at the foreman.
We're so cooked.
He looks at you both. I'm gonna need a persuasion roll from one of you.
Deception. This is a deception roll.
Deception, yeah.
Do I need to make this a good roll?
Oh my god, I've popped off. No, I've popped off.
No?
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. It's 24.
34?
24.
34, I get it.
I'm not a warlock anymore, man. I'm a wizard.
Damn it, man! I'm a wizard. No.
Sleeps the source of the residuum, what we found below. Are you weren't told of this?
No, I haven't been told anything. He looks up at Darrow Flynn and he kind of leans into the woman and says, honestly, he sort of scares me, Mr. Flynn. Help me out.
Shit. Do we know this guy's name?
No.
Fuck.
Foreman.
I just sort of address him, sort of phone. Well, please, if you could update the contractor as quickly as possible so that it can be deployed.
I'm still unsure what you mean by deployed. In the process of digging underneath this place, we found an ancient slumbering creature whose blood is residuum.
Oh, that's terrifying.
We're not going to unleash it.
Do you have control
Yes,
of
we
it?
are.
What?
No!
What?
Well, then it doesn't sound like we can release it, sir. He looks up at Darrow Flynn.
I don't think this is the defense issue.
Well, perhaps that is just something that is above your pay grade, Mr. Contractor.
Don't you talk to my boy like that, Mr. Flynn.
You work for me.
Why, contractors, we could go to the highest bidder.
The Creditors Federation is never outbid.
Foreman, I'm worried that the interlopers may try and shut off the automatons. I found some evidence in their camp that they may be looking to do it. I obviously don't know my way around the place. I need to defend it. I'm an arcanist, you see, and I need to know where to lay my spells.
Sorry. I'm obviously not laughing.
This is very serious. Casimir seems quite compelling. He's quite earnest at the moment.
He looks at you and he's like, well, you need to defend them. What do you need?
When he leans in again, he says, looks up at Darrow with a flick of the eyes, and I think the persona he's channeling is that like butter wouldn't melt, like angelic-faced, pretty, slightly hapless mage who's here to do a job, and he just says, I really don't want to get this wrong. I'd like to be rehired, and I just.
But he looks around the foreman, doesn't. I don't know where I am.
Out in the woods. You were supposed to put on.
Oh yes, but where?
We had to. Well, we had to try.
By the residuum mine.
Yeah, you were investigating the residuum hole, remember?
Well, to the northeast then.
Yes.
What? But why did?
Well, then clearly they were here. They're around us. They're somewhere.
No, I mean the automata.
They fled.
If I know that there must be a source powering them, as an arcanist, I know these things. So if I were to defend that location, which I fear is what they're after, where would I be laying my defenses?
Oh, well, never mind. It's in the central fort.
Where in the central fort? I don't have time
there's
to
an
run
engineer's
around,
room.
man.
Oh, sorry. There's an engineer's room, center
Right.
to the right on entrance.
Center to the right on the entrance.
Yes.
Right. Let's go there immediately.
Irene doesn't like the sound.
Corinne doesn't like the sounds. Okay. And
Yes.
she's on. Is it that she's on the upper floors? Is that how she avoids it?
Yes. She likes being high.
High up. Right.
She likes being high.
Like a cat. Corinne likes being high. Okay. And do you have any more advice for me trying to protect the fortress as I am?
Yes, any weak spots we need to guard.
If I were an enterprising
And to spotting us.
If I were an enterprising interloper trying to bring down your regime,
You could make a persuasion
where
check.
would
Not that we are.
this
Surprisingly,
might need a good
Samantha.
roll. I don't know if I should
This
roll
might
this.
need
Do you
a
want?
roll.
Would you like an 18?
Do you think it's
19 even?
Do you think it's worth it, boys?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think rolling.
I feel like it is worth using.
Yeah, knowing where we're going.
Yeah.
I think it's worth it because it
Okay.
might be a secret route in. I think let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
you can have it. It's the 19.
Okay, 21.
21. Is that with the 19 is 21? Wow.
My deception,
persuasion,
my
sorry.
deception has the proficiency bonus. My persuasion.
Oh, there
has
is
the
deception
+2.
then, right?
Oh, okay, then it's 25.
Yeah, sorry.
24. No, 25. Yeah.
Oh.
Mine's-
Well, I strongly suspect nobody's found the secret entrance and retreat we've built in.
Oh,
There is a secret entrance.
you put a secret entrance up. What if they have found
Well,
it
that's
then?
good.
How brilliant.
I
Compliment
doubt
him. Compliment him.
No, but what if they have?
This is incredible. That for the first time in this entire campaign, we're coming across an NPC that's as stupid as us. Incredible.
No, but what if they have found it? We need to go there immediately. Where is it?
No, I'm certain.
No, but you're endangering everyone in the fort.
Well, why don't we go to the fort and we'll check the entrance on the other side? We don't need to go there now.
But the interlopers
We'll
could
block it
their
off.
way right now.
Exactly, we should block it off.
Okay, well,
Well,
let's just head
let's
straight
go
there.
to the. Let's head straight
go.
there.
Exactly.
That's exactly
Yes.
what I
Yeah,
was going to
back
say.
to the fort, yes.
Yes,
No, no,
to the
let's check the-
secret entrance to the fort. Let's.
Yes, so we can block off the entrance internally.
Where is the secret entrance? From the
Fine,
outside.
that's relevant.
What do you mean,
What? I.
Mr. Flynn?
Foreman,
He's intercepting the protection of this place.
Foreman, I think it's actually a more sensible idea to check the exterior entrance of the
They
secret
could have
entrance.
already gone in.
What if they discover it?
But they could have already gone in.
So we need
Well,
to
then
follow
let's go
them.
and check it.
Hot on their heels.
Let's go and check it right now.
I'm
Which
going.
is tone of truth.
I'm going to
We know what to
command.
ask now.
No. Do you know what? I'm
Okay.
going to command this zombie to march us to this secret entrance. The command he receives is explicitly walk to the secret entrance to the fortress. He can lie to
Well,
us.
I'm not sure whether or not we should be going. He keeps walking. He's walking in the direction.
No, that's
Yes,
fine.
yes. You're
Stay-
not sure. Yes, absolutely.
State your opinion.
takes you- To the outside of Derek's house. In his garden.
Ooh.
As Derek makes his way out, cane in hand. I told you not to trespass. You will presumably ignore him as you walk
Yes.
back and starts pushing his fountain
would say-
inside.
Pod would be like, hey, Derek, we won't be long. We'll be out of your hair soon. Don't you worry.
What are you doing to my fountain? As it's pushed to the side to
We
reveal.
learned it was in contravention
hole.
of permitted development on these lands. It has to be removed.
That's not true. I submitted the appropriate responses 50 years ago.
Times change.
Times change, old man.
As the fountain is pushed aside to reveal a couple of steps. Doug, they are leading downwards to a dark tunnel. As
Fantastic.
you can see, nobody's come this way. It's perfectly safe.
Okay, the next command he's going to get
Well, you better
is
check.
lead us safely through the passage.
I don't really know why we're doing this. I'm beginning to worry about this as he walks down into the platform. The passage.
On the way down, I'm gonna be like, Derek, you saw nothing.
I saw exactly what I saw. I'm going to be filing a full report.
Yes. How? Yes. Make sure to fill out all the paperwork, and we'll get.
Well,
back to you.
exactly. How else is he grabs out a form and starts writing stuff down?
All right. That should buy us a few days.
At Corinne's meeting next month, this is going to come up. And we will leave it as you all walking into the secret tunnel.
I feel like at multiple points in this interaction, Casimir just turned round to the group and just like looks like he's about to cry with laughter.
Just like.
I will say,
Yeah.
if you're, has Steve come with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quan, throughout this, you've noticed that Steve's light ebbs and flows like a heartbeat, in tune with yours. As you proceed down into the tunnel, the rest of you, feeling the walls, feel something pounding, shaking these caverns ever so slightly, like a gigantic heartbeat.
That'll be the creature.
That's ominous. Guys, I think there's a boss
The-
fight at the end of this.
Nah, that's the
It's a
residual.
bit more than what I
creature.
expected.
We've dodged a bunch of goons. I really thought that foreman was a dragon. I really.
So we were wrong about the foreman being a dragon and stuff.
We were like, a foreman in a town run by greed. He must be a dragon. That was our only evidence.
And no, he was a dragonborn.
We definitely screwed up on the
No,
dragon
he
accusation.
was a
He was a
dragonborn
dragon.
too.
He was a
Okay.
dragonborn, and also
Okay.
they said the creature was like silver, and he was like a silver dragonborn.
Yeah, we decided he was a black dragonborn today, but I do remember last time he was.
No.
Lovely.
They said it was a metallic,
Mm.
like,
Mm.
creature. Or they no, they didn't even say it was metallic. They said it was
reflective?
like reflective. And this
We
guy
just
was
one-shot a
fucking
whelp.
black dragonborn.
Oh, was he?
Mm.
Yes, he was in fact just a regular NPC goon.
Wow,
And we just one-shot him with a fireball.
You have committed murder on this day.
that's right. He's on
Yeah.
the wrong side of
Oh,
history.
it's okay. Casimir did it. It's pretty good.
I'm personally really confident that history's going to look at us great. And he was on the wrong side. We will be heroes. And when we write the history books, we will be the good
We
guys.
will be heroes.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Are we
boy.
the bad guys?
No. Look at all the
It's a
history.
matter of perspective.
Yeah.
History
Good
is
guy.
written by the victors, so just win. I
It
guess.
is indeed. We just gotta
yeah.
win.
We
It's
just-
not
we
a
just-
big deal.
That's such Bay Knight philosophy, guys. I'm so proud of you.
Just to win.
That was delightful. I'm so glad that we bumbled our way through that exchange.
But
Yeah.
release the dragon. Oh, you mean the actual thing you're talking about?
Yeah, we were never gonna hoodwink that out of him. Thank you for giving us that free feed.
Yeah. We're like the dragon. The dragon. He's
Will,
like,
will we ever
"What the
know
fuck are
what
you
this
on
thing
about?"
that was flying around was that's scaring
No,
me?
that's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
funny thing.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
will.
guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Was it the guy?
What guy?
If it turns out it's the guy that we just killed, and he's just like
No, it's not the
come
guy
up
you
a little
killed.
It's the
well.
residuum monster.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it's the. I don't think it's the.
No,
residual.
the
I
residual
thought it
monster's
was
like a
him.
giant behemoth that's underground.
Yeah.
No, he's popping
I feel like
out
it's
at
chained
night.
underneath. I feel like it's chained underneath the fort or something. That's like.
What, then coming back just to be nicely
Monster.
mined before it goes out again?
No, I think it's like chained beneath. The fort.
You implied that they've got some sort of dragon down there, residual dragon, and they're just like milking it in the day, and then it gets the day release, night release.
He's
We're like, we're
getting
here
a
to
stick.
save you,
It
residual
comes
dragon.
back
He's like,
nicely
he's like,
and
no,
kindly to
right.
be milked again.
No,
We
I
really
love-
don't know.
I love the milking.
the
Don't
deal
take me from
with-
here.
He's getting his steps in, but like the foreman didn't know about the dragons.
Maybe the thing they saw at night is actually not relevant to this quest at all. It was just like you see the ho-oh in the sky, and you're not meant to chase it all the way. You're meant to
We
focus on your
chased it.
actual
Was it-
quest.
Was it us they saw
the-
flying in, and they're like, "Oh my god, there's a thing in the sky."
Oh my god, no, don't fucking do
Jinx
that.
got so
Of course, the hollow is different than the flying thing. You may find the flying thing out depending on how
Oh
you do.
my god. The flying thing was a red herring.
No,
Can we
because it was
ask
every
about
night.
how?
It said every night. It's not safe
Yeah.
during the night times.
Every night
If
for
it
the
happened
last
once,
night.
they would've- Right. Well,
Last one night, every night.
But we flew in the daytime, so it's fine.
Oh,
You started the rumor. I didn't.
Oh
That's
my
not true,
God.
but it would be so funny.
Oh my god.
Harry is his own father. Oh.
Well, thank
Okay.
you for that. I suppose we'll See you next week. Yes, we will see you next week.
Yeah.
It occurs to me that the Thursday afterwards shall not be in the
Bonjour.
United Kingdom.
Oh, oui.
So we can look at rearranging that one.